What is up, guys? Seven Houdini here, and welcome back to the Tomb Raider Remaster. This is the original classic trilogy, beautifully remade by Asphyr, and awesomely as well, a mod that worked on the PC version as well. So these guys have been keeping these games alive by sheer, just love of the series, So it was really cool that they brought them on as well, which is nice. I wish more developers would do that. It's like, hey, it's okay, they're not here to steal the money. They're here to just make sure that this is lovingly recreated. So we're playing through Tomb Raider 1 right now. This is going to kick off a little bit of a giant Tomb Raider marathon. I want to play through all of the games, kind of celebrating 30 years of Lara Croft and 30 years of Tomb Raider. Now, that's not to 2026. Well, I mean, obviously they were working on these games long before it actually released as well, Back when she was known as Lara Cruz, she was South American. She eventually moved to UK, got her beautiful English accent. So it's been real fun playing this, kind of getting to grips with stuff. They even updated to be a little bit brighter, make the keys more visible, and now we have a new action. It looks like Lara's hand. So yeah, they're clearly still working on this, which is great. And yeah, I just keep forgetting about the saves, because when I played it, it was on Sega Saturn, and it was all about save crystals, which were placed gently around the levels, and you would lose progress and have to go back to them. In this one, it's based on PC version, you can save wherever you want, and I still forget. Lol. Now, Asphyr, who I hope that's how you say the name, Asphyr, they're the guys who looked after this. They're part of like Saber and all those guys, and they do some great work. Absolutely. Unfortunately, they're in a little bit of hot water right now because the Battlefront Classic Collection, not unlike what they've done with this, has come out. But unfortunately, that one, people were waiting on the multiplayer aspect, and whether it was Embracer, we know they're in hot water now, or whether it was Asphyr himself, whoever it was, they only allowed, I think, for 3 servers. I don't know why they didn't use like the pre-order numbers or what, but yeah, it's now launched in an incredible, disastrous state. Let's hope they can get those servers going. They should have. I don't know what it is about modern multiplayer games. They're all obsessed with becoming live service, but can't seem to figure out their own audience base. I mean, the scuttlebutt, as they call it, around the internet was that there was huge hype to play those games again because of nostalgia, right? Just nostalgia alone. And have 3 servers, less than 200 people, when there was 10,000 people waiting? Jesus Christ. So the same things happened with fucking Helldivers 2 as well. Like, it's like, Jesus Christ, use the pre-orders, use betas to actually see what the numbers are like, How's it going? Lexi, hello. Are you a fan of those old Battlefront games, or maybe you played the newer ones? It's a bit unfortunate. I don't want to see anything bad happen to these guys, but somebody clearly messed up. Alright, so when we left off here, we just made it to the 3rd big section of this game, which is Egypt, if you couldn't tell by all the hieroglyphics and the beautiful like Cleopatra paintings and stuff. But we're also dealing with these exploding mummies. When I move this block, there's going to be a big mummy dog thing chasing me, and his whole spiel is to knock you off this edge and kill you, which he proceeded to do to me last night twice. There he is. And after he had hit me twice, I fell off to my death again. Oh my god, yeah, he's the devil. So he does that a lot. I was trying to climb on the block there. Luckily this time we saved it, because I didn't save it last night. So we lost 20 minutes, and then I did it again and lost another 20 minutes. Now, how are you meant to know? He's like notorious, that guy. So there's no real happy-go-lucky way of beating this guy. You have the choice of bursting into that room with him. You gotta remember, when she's pushing the block, you are kind of stuck. And the way they have put this floor here, it's exactly 1 block, or 1 grid, 1 square beside it, so you can't just jump off. Your best bet is either to jump backwards and survive, or jump forwards into the water, or try and get on the block as I was doing, or run into the room and just face off against them. Okay, now I'm not even thinking. But yeah, he's a doozy, huh? He is a doozy. He's a little shite. You can see that they're not your average little mummies. They have this really creepy, like, almost Resident Evil style umbilical cord. We'll find out later why that's happening. You can already tell with the centaur we took on. Yeah, how have you been doing? You've been streaming your balls off? You enjoying it? It's nice to see people back streaming as well. I know, like, a lot of times we can feel a bit disillusioned with it. It's like, okay, this isn't working out. Oh, I don't have time for this. Or yeah, I get that for sure. For me, like, gaming is such a part of me and a hobby that once streaming happened, you know, I don't do one without the other. So it's great. So I'll never stop streaming unless they get rid of me. I'd like to see them try. Alright, let's try and get our butts in here, maybe. Oh! Come on, you bastard. Oh, he's a nasty bugger. Oh, he may kill me. Look at my health. And he explodes afterwards. Gotta be very careful. Alright, nasty, nasty. Okay, so that's not a good way of doing that either. Really what you want to do, if you're lucky, you can climb on the block, push it twice, climb on the block, and then shoot him from the block. He can still bite you up there, you gotta be careful. You can jump off the edge or jump backwards and try and shoot him from that ledge. You might still take a little bit of damage. That's a good way of doing it as well. So it's kind of to each their own. Or you can just pull out the shotgun and have at it. But you are going to take a hit no matter what you do there, because you're in the animation of her pushing the block. But yeah, not bad looking for 1996, right? They did a really good job on this. And I want to shout that from the rooftops, because, you know, they are half responsible for the Battlefront stuff. As far as I know, like, all the offline stuff and how they've done that, it looks great. It's just they weren't prepared for everything else. Look how it looks. Look at her back in 96. Look, they couldn't even render her ponytail back then. She wouldn't get a proper ponytail, so she ended up having this kind of hair wrap thing, which was always a bit odd. But in the remake, they gave her ponytail back. She's also got a lot of moves from Tomb Raider 2. So I'm thinking that what they did was they got the engine of Tomb Raider 2, remastered all that, and then was able to kind of apply all of those fixes and stuff retroactively to Tomb Raider 1. So you can do like a forward air tumble, which you couldn't do in the original. You couldn't do that till Tomb Raider 2. But yeah, nice to see her back, and obviously she looks fantastic. And what they've done is not to make her look like her Survivor counterpart. They've made her look like she does in the FMVs, which, yeah, fair enough. Like, her face might be and her eyes might be a bit bigger than it should be, but that's the idea. It's meant to look like the FMVs, so it looks like one canonical Lara instead of what we got, you know, which is great. Absolutely great. But yeah, I want to play through them. There's pretty much like 12 mainline games, and you got lots of little spin-off games and stuff. Alright, cool. Nice. Got rid of that mummy. He killed me twice. It was a nice bit of comedy right there. And I have played the older ones yet. Yeah, that's all good. I don't think most people have. You're either like an old fogey like me who was around then with Sega Saturn, you know. Like, Lara would have been one of the first games I played, and then I kind of moved on to handhelds myself. I don't think I'm going to make that either. Ooh, I'm making all the mistakes. I'm making all the mistakes. This one, it's tank controls like Resident Evil. That's how the classic one goes, but they've allowed you to have modern controls as well, so you can use the analog stick and have full point turning. But whether it's just my old brain or whatever it is, I'm not a big fan of the modern stuff. It doesn't let her back flip either, and that can actually be a horrible detriment later on. So to each their own. I know people are always really not liking tank controls. That's why most of the Resident Evils were remade in a modern style. But the next Tomb Raider game, it's funded by Amazon, but it's going to be made by Crystal Dynamics, and it'll go on everything, but Amazon will be the main guy. Now by then, who knows? Like, I wouldn't expect that till probably 2026, and by then they'll be like, for the 30th anniversary, here we go. Now, we did get another remake of this game. It was for the anniversary back in the day, and that was actually Crystal Dynamics kind of breaking their teeth, you know, where they were kind of trying out stuff, because they had just inherited Lara Croft, because when she started, it wasn't Eidos and Crystal Dynamics. It was a British company called Core Design. They've sadly kind of moved on, but back in the day, they were huge at making Commodore Amiga games in the early 90s, and that's how I started. I was playing on the Commodore Amiga. It's pretty cool for its time, like a very, you know, you had like a little fighting stick and a joystick, as they were called. Didn't give you much joy. Alright, so you can see this is all lovingly connected in the main room. We got some goodies up there to keep an eye on. We got some secrets over there. We even got secrets there. Secrets everywhere. They're definitely worth a play. You can get this collection for like 30. They didn't have a physical edition, but maybe they will with limited run or something. People were kind of pissing and moaning. Oh, I almost got clipped there. Pissing and moaning about limited run, and I didn't quite understand. Like, limited run are a small business that will print like a couple of thousand different numbers, you know, a little quantity of games that don't get a physical release, you know. Usually for indie games and pixel art stuff, it's really good for collectors. But seeing as physical games are dying out, like if you check your local Best Buy or Walmart or Tesco's, you can see that it's not just Xbox that are not doing physical games, it's all of them. And it's so funny because, once again, that industry is so far behind, you know. It cracks me up. This happens over and over again. They're so late to the party. So during the boom of Amazon, they didn't react quick enough to creating online shops and lost billions of dollars in business. And to this day, you probably still blame Amazon for the downturn in their business. I'm like, hey, if you don't pivot, you die, you know. And then as it goes for the video games and stuff like that, it's an extremely similar issue where, yeah, they didn't provide like digital stuff for a long time. And now they are, but it's too late. And now, lo and behold, the likes of Netflix and all that are pretty much dying off. I think we can all agree. Eventually it'll become cable, where it's like, yeah, you don't mind spending $80 a month and we'll join all these together, your Amazon Prime, your Disney, your Hulu. They'll do all that and people will buy it and be like, oh, that's a little bit better, isn't it? Not realizing that you're actually paying the exact same that you paid for cable in the 2000s, you know. But yeah, that's going to happen. And now they're getting rid of physical, and we all know so well that physical is going to come back, you know. So keep those box sets, keep those Blu-rays and DVDs. Right now they might be going for 50 cents or $1 in the dollar store, but trust me when I say all that stuff is coming back in a big way. Because just like the issue of physical and digital games, you don't really own any of these things on your Netflix and stuff. So what people end up doing is the good old-fashioned pirating, you know. And pirating it never really died off. It's a horrible thing. Like, I'm all for emulation, you know, because at the end of the day, you're just kind of playing it. Like, it's not much emulation you can make money off. But we did find that they were opening Patreons and nice. I didn't even know that was a secret. Patreons and Discords and stuff to try and get people to buy them. That's why Nintendo came after that one. Ooh, that hurt a little bit. What you're actually supposed to do is drop down on this ramp and then the boulder would come after you, but we already set off the boulder. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. I've been kind of sporadic on the streams, a little bit here and there, because my father had fallen in the icy weather back in January and broke his ankle. So it's kind of just been, that's kind of the first time either my mom or dad had like a kind of a debilitating break or anything. So it's just been me running around trying to fix stuff, and we're trying to remodel the bathroom so it's easier for him to shower and to go to the bathroom and stuff. You know, it should have been done a long time ago anyway, because just as they get older, you know how it is. Is that the rain? My goodness, yeah, we're getting a lot of rain here. My internet drops out. I apologize. Sometimes it happens. I have good fiber internet, but it doesn't matter. The crazy weather we get here, your service providers are like, I don't know what happened. Like, you've one job to make sure the internet's up, you know. Good God. How's it going, Dynamite? Hello, sir. Hello. How you doing? It was nice playing a few games of Fortnite yesterday. It was nice kind of just having a chat about it. You know, I forget to do that every now and then. We get into our rage moments in that game, and I forget to just be like, hey, you know, I'm only playing this game so we can all play together. I couldn't give a fuck about it either way. I don't care. I don't listen to anybody, any little gobshites in chat. I'll tell you one thing, like, I don't know if DPG will even be in today because of the state of Battlefront. He was counting down every day, God bless him. I feel bad. No one would want to wish that on him. But he's not playing the online stuff, so it doesn't matter. He's one of those guys where he's actually buying it for... Let's get those magnums out, because these enemies are tough and we got so many bullets. He's playing it for just the offline stuff, so it won't make any difference to him. He'll probably be mad at the reviews, though. They're already destroying it on... they're destroying it all over the place right now as we speak. I've been streaming here lately. I've been working, getting ready to go to work. I'm off for 4 days. Nice. Lovely. Is that the long weekend for Paddy's Day? Hell yeah, I think Pies Day falls on like a Sunday or Monday. I wish it fucking fell on a Monday, so that we could all have a nice little drunken stupor. But it's always the way. It's nice playing this again. It's both nostalgic and interesting to see how far we've come. Where are you, bastard? I can hear you. It's a panther. Probably can just use the normal bullets for that, honestly. I think you can only collect like 900 or something like that. Oh no, you can collect way more. Look, you can't see as far over there. Be careful, those mummies hide very well. Oh, bitch. There's 2 down there, is there? Yeah. These are tough enemies, the panthers, to kill you in about 3 bites. Look at the AI, isn't that smart. Tomb Raider 2 is actually my favorite of the series. It's very hard though, very, very hard. It takes place in kind of China. You know, you start off with the Great Wall of China, and there's dragons and T-Rexes and stuff. It's very good. Lots of human enemies though, and you can see how difficult they are. Just fighting Pierre and this one where he will just fleece your health. But they introduce vehicles. We've got like a lot of really cool new areas, new outfits for Lara. Yeah, all the goodies. And then Tomb Raider 3 is a lot of people's favorite because of it was also extremely difficult. At that point, like yeah, they added like sprinting and poison and stuff, so you can imagine how difficult it was. At that point, like core design were like, you know, we've got the level design right down to a T, you know, so let's up the difficulty and up the challenge for people. But even more so, I'm excited because these come with all the DLC that was only exclusively available on PC. So me happy, me very happy. I get to play those for the first time, so it's going to be an absolute fucking hilarious time of me just getting rolled. Nice. Alright, I'm trying to see, is there anything else we can do in here, in this room specifically? Might be able to go into the middle there. Yeah, the Egyptian levels are definitely high on the puzzle side of stuff. They're doing a great job on this. They also did the Battlefront stuff, so I feel bad for them. Oh, just about made that one. Sheesh. I got bills this paycheck. I might go ahead pre-order the DLC for Elden Ring. Yes, and buy Elden Ring. Yeah, you should. Treat yourself. It's only a small thing, you know. Like I was saying, there'll be a Game of the Year edition, so you might not get like Elden Ring itself that cheap, you know. Oh my god, 3 more. Sheesh. On top of the 2 that's already here. Alright, these guys gotta die quick. So if you check out for the Game of the Year edition of Elden Ring, you might be able to get the base game and its DLC for the 60, you know. Because I don't think Elden Ring ever... Oh, it's a horrible camera angle. I don't know if Elden Ring ever properly came down. Alright, they're all kind of broken because of the aggro. Jesus, that camera's completely... I'm not even locking onto them, they're just slightly broken. There we go. There we go. You're not always going to have a winner with the cameras. Good lord, how many is that? Jesus Christ. That was a lot of doozies. This one's known as Kamoon, but later on we'll go to the Great Sphinx and Cairo and all that good stuff. Let's see, so we made it over here. That was all good. So the way the long jump works is it's 3 blocks wide. But, you know, it's not Minecraft. You can't really see the seams of each block, so you have to kind of wing it a little bit. Wing it! But yeah, you should definitely enjoy yourself. You're fucking hard working, Lexi. Another secret down. Yeah, so you got to like June. That's not coming out till June, so you got a bit of time, you know. But yeah, it's hard to pay all the bills for sure, for sure. I hear that. Like, luckily, everything I have is just on the electricity, so I don't need to bother with gas or oil or anything like that. So that's good. Even though like it wouldn't make that much of a difference, just another bill, but still, it's just nice because this day and age, like bills still come with their little standing charges and stuff. So even if it was just another bill, to be at least another tenner that just appears out of nowhere, you know. It's like, I used to do all this weird shit. It's like if you use the app, we'll give you a little bit off. If you go paperless, we'll give you a little bit off. And then it would still, you end up, oh bollocks. Oh no, he trapped me in the hallway. Bad mummy. Sheesh. Okay, so those don't, yeah, they explode, but they don't kill you. Okay, good. It's only the ones later on. God damn, how's it going, Bernie? Hello, hello. People are buying the collection because of the multiplayer. Exactly. Besides DPG, exactly. No, I hear you. I hear you. I'm not making any excuses. It was just like Helldivers do. They don't take their numbers seriously. What's sad is, you know, there's people on the team that are like, hello, we need more servers. And they're like, well, the server budget has allowed you to have 4 servers or some shit, you know. Well, I think some of these ones are like, they fill up with sand. Other ones are like, they lower the old spikes and stuff. Gotta be careful. Let's see. So we got a nice little room. We got a door that's open up there. Just one little problem. Poor old Lara can't reach that. But you can see there's a little bit of sand here. Even though it looks like leopard stripes or tiger stripes. There's a reason for it. But I hope you're all doing well. It's been a good week. I'm trying to get as much as I can in. I'm literally running in the door, getting a little bit of food, got a little bit of energy drink. This one, BPM. Do you ever drink BPM? I actually used to love that when I was younger. I forgot all about it because I keep drinking Boost. But BPM is what I used to fucking love. I don't even think there's that much energy in it. Like, half of these are just glucose, you know, so it's just fucking sugar. You get the sugar high, but you're not actually getting caffeine. Yeah, and it just comes stream. So even if it's just the difference of 20 minutes or half an hour, that's another 20 minutes or half an hour of gameplay, you know. Or maybe an extra game in Fortnite or something. But yeah, I'm enjoying this season, you know. Could be worse, could be better. Always the way. Nice, getting her cheeky little key, and you can see that's the door earlier where the mummy was killing us. I just love how interconnected, like, just great level design for 1996. Oh yes. So yeah, that's the plan. We'll play through the next trilogy. They probably will remaster it eventually, depending on how well this does. But for the meantime, I'll probably just end up playing the PC versions that have been lovingly updated. Not by the developers, sadly, but by actual good old boys, good old fan mods and stuff. These games would be dead because they're just all dumped on Steam. Even GOG is probably your best bet. Good old games, as they're called, good old boys. What they do is they're more open source. So what they do is, if there is a fan patch, they just go ahead and make sure that it's not crashing the game, and then you download it, and everything is immediately good to go. So they're great like that. Now with Steam, you have to go digging in the community notes and stuff. It's not that big a deal. Even some mods you can just immediately you just press like 2 clicks and it is all good to go. You know, it's not always that way, sadly. It's not always that way. Some require a lot of file and save file digging and stuff like that, which can be rough. So that noise there, I kind of talked over a little bit there, but that was the sand filling in the other room. That's how this game works. It's hard for them to do full motion back then. Now, they would later on with some of the lava, but the lava would still be, ironically enough, oh, sugar. I didn't even see that. The camera actually fucked me over there. Okay. It's okay. I just saved not that long ago. That's why I did it. It's probably there as a trap anyway. But yeah, thank God for fan mods and fan patches, and thank God for fans. Yeah, I was thinking that might happen. Oh well. Oh my God. Are we still doing this in this day and age? Can we please stop? Please. My God. Sorry to butter my dick. To fucking copy pasta bot. Go away. It's so fucking annoying we're still doing this, man. And then the graphic designers as well. What the fuck is going on with this goddamn bastard of a social media? Twitter's just full. It's so disgusting. I've been looking at, like, I don't mind a little bit of, I'm fucking a red-hotted blood male. I like a bit of tits and ass, but in the middle of a fucking tweet about some, you know, that MMA fighter who went into a burning building and saved his family, but ended up in a coma from smoke inhalation and everything. And he woke up, and I'm like, wow. And you scroll down, and it's not even like, at one point they were at least being cute about it, you know. Now it's like full on pussy in your face. It's crazy, and it's not even remotely. It's wild. Like, I can see what this chick had for dinner. It's crazy. I think this massive saturation, like we seen it in YouTube and Twitch, where we had this saturation, so people were doing more and more desperate shit to get seen, right? You know, mostly the newer guys, unfortunately. Where it's like anything for content, you know, the Ice Poseidons of the world, content otherwise known as invading people's privacy, doing illegal shit, you name it. But now they're doing this on the OnlyFans side, so there's no even air of romance or mystery or anything. Now it's just like, here's my fucking ass and vagina in your fucking face. Like, thanks. Thank you, have a beautiful time. So yeah, it's reaching just peak fucked upness once again. And what's sad about those girls, like I have nothing against them, like do your thing, get your bag. But getting your bag has nothing got to do with just blatant like prostitution at this point. It's two different things. You can be like coy and tease about it and fun, you know. Everything else is just embarrassing. But I've known a couple of streaming friends and friends in general, and they were like, look, I wanted to kind of do this, I want to do OnlyFans, but I'm only going to do lewds, you know, which are, you know, implied softcore and stuff, you know. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. And they were like, would you check it out? Would you review it for me? Like, and when someone asks you to do that, it's hard to tell if it's some kind of a come on or what. This might be the end of this level. Yeah, this is an interesting one. We'll come back later and do the 4. But anyway, when she did that, it was fine, and she kind of went off on her own thing, and we kind of lost touch. I didn't like lose respect for her or anything. I was like, whatever. But one thing I noticed is she was too small time, and maybe thought her stream would prop all that stuff up, and tried to do that, and that didn't work out either. So now she's like putting on sales for OnlyFans and stuff like that, and she's doing full nudes, and she's basically selling her body for like a $5, you know. And that just, to me, like I said, get that bag, but the bag is not there. You're selling your body for less than a streetwalker would, and a lot of these OnlyFans girls have quite an uppity feel about themselves, where they're like, well, it's not actually sex work, and they would still look down on a streetwalker and a stripper, you know, and you're like, how are you any different? But anyway, to each their own. I'll never denounce that stuff. I do have an issue with it being so prevalent on Twitch, but I don't care, you know. There's thousands of websites where they can do that stuff. And Twitch really shouldn't be it, but anyway, to each their own. Da, da, da. You don't get much music in the game, but when you do, it's beautiful. Alright, here we go. So we got the 4 doors, 4 blocks, got a door up there, got some nice windows, and we got a sneaky little way to get back. God, I love this game. So your best bet is to just do one at a time. More trials, kind of like your St. Francis Folly. These will be full of mummies, traps, spikes, you name it. But anyway, yeah. Saddest thing about that was the dog didn't make it. Oh, he did the best he could. 3 servers hold 64, launched 10,000. Yeah, you probably read the same thing as me. So they were getting about 200 people in there, about 10,000 people. I mean, Helldivers had the same issue. Friday the 13th had the same issue. Like, it just goes on and on and on. And it's not their fault. I guarantee you they know they need more, but they're allocated stuff, you know? People were even trying to blame Microsoft for the Sony Helldivers server issue. I was like, you are whacked out of your little tiny peon mind. Because they were using Microsoft Azure servers, you know? It just shows you like how dumb these console warriors are. I'm like, are you stupid? They charge to rent the servers. Microsoft would love nothing more than supply more servers. And they also want Helldivers 2 on Xbox. So are you stupid? Why would they burn that bridge? But they don't see that. These guys are moronic, like middle-aged, dumbass men who are, you know, obsessed with one console or another. They're the same people that probably were obsessed over fucking Nintendo versus Sega, all that stuff. You can see that they perpetuate that. And there's the same people, like they have this mindset, and it's from a very early age, you know. There's the same people who will go against this political party versus that political party, this football team versus that football team, this fucking music genre. And it's like, why can't you just like everything or like nothing? Why do you have to shit on the other person? Yeah, it's some part of it is competition. Competition breeds some good stuff, but that's not what's really going on here. You're kind of an idiot if you think it's as simple as that. No, it's an actual Neanderthal type way of thinking. But you've actually been programmed to think like that. But try telling these dudes, you know. trying to activate them. Look at the way all the little spaces are just enough for the crocodile to get back out. Come here, little bastards. Should get him there. He can't turn. No, he's dead. Nice. Love how violent they get. I love these mirrors and stuff, because that's how Egyptians didn't have, obviously, electricity. They had crazy stuff like what we could consider like ancient computers and stuff, you know, obviously not with circuit boards or electricity, but with other things. And how they would do lighting a lot of the time is with mirrors. Bet you if you go back here, oh yeah, it doesn't really have a skybox, but still light coming through. Nice. I really love the old water graphics. I'm sorry I'm weird like that. I know it's just pixels and in it almost like in a 3-frame GIF, you know, just repeating itself, but something very wholesome about it. One thing I always loved as well, even if you might not think it's realistic, but the water in all these games were always very nice and clear, you know. Instead of, like, I get it, having like algae and foggy and murky water is fun and stuff and claustrophobic, but it was so based on air and kind of puzzles, even more so than Link and Mario, you know. Like, Mario didn't really have that many switches or anything to do underwater, and either did Link, really. It was more about just getting from point A to point B and setting stuff off, but she has levers and switches and pressure plates underwater. So yeah, there is a significant amount of time that is spent kind of running around. She already can hold her breath to crazy amounts anyway. It's like 3 minutes or something. Alright, so let's see, we came in here, nice music. I think some of these have some goodies, but what else are we doing here? I think there's just another door. Anyway, so it's interesting to see how things are going. Eventually, all that stuff will crash to the OnlyFans, and that. I feel like it already is. Once it hits peak saturation like that. Like, when was the last time anyone gave a shit about Amaranth or whatever, you know? And you get all this Kick stuff as well. I think Kick, like, it's obviously a lot better than Rumble and all the other weird fucking free speech places. But, you know, the problem with Kick is the people they've chosen to champion. Like, Twitch is no different. Like, they were up Hassan Abi's ass for a long time, poke him in, and how quick those guys just went, fuck you, we're out of here, you know, kind of thing. Yeah, you need to realize, and you realize very fast when they couldn't cut those $10 million, $20 million checks for them when they left. Yeah. So Kick's the same. They champion XQC and Aiden Ross, and it's not a good look. It never was, and it never will be. You've got little morons like Sneeko and Neon. They're eventually getting shunned off the website for good reason, because they're kind of malnourished, underdeveloped little fucking man babies, you know. Like, Jesus Christ. One of the dudes looks like one of those fucking kids off the fucking Trocra and Concern Africa fucking... Like, Jesus Christ, dude. Get off the fucking internet and get some food. And you see XQC, the Lord Skeletor, who only eats fucking toenails and McDonald's. It's his diet. That's like his slim, fast, slim. That's shocking, dude. They haven't been properly raised to take care of themselves. In the big giant room full of trash. Even like I watch a little bit of Extra Emily from now and then, and she's cool. Like, obviously that's all a big facade, and that's eventually gonna break down one of these days. God bless her, but she's doing her thing, you know, the wholesome thing. But the state of her room, I always say, like, that kind of uncleanliness and also hoarding and that, they're all connected. There's some deep-seated thing there. Yeah, you can just be a lazy old fuck or whatever, but it's not. There's something else going on there. Like they say, like, look at like what happens to a lot of homeless people and that as well. Like, you can see, like, once you stop taking care of yourself like that, something starts to break down within them, and it's usually a cry for help. It's like, but you know, a lot of, you know, that can be drug addiction as well. But no, in this case, it's for them, it's like just a timing issue. But it's yeah, once you've that kind of fuck you money, you all your bad habits really start to rear their heads. That's why a lot of billionaires and that end up being heavy into cults and drugs and all, because their mental side of them is not strong. Their financial balance might be, but their mental fortitude is fucked. So once they don't have to do things like clean up after themselves, or, you know, worry about paying bills or anything, all of the other stuff starts to rear its head. So I don't wish, like, if you were to give me $1 billion tomorrow, I'd give it away, you know. I was saying, even like, if this streaming stuff ever took off, the last thing I would ever do was like buy a mansion or a Lamborghini. It's the fucking gayest shit I've ever seen. It's so stupid. Let's do what the other guy did. And then lo and behold, that 6 month, like, no, don't get me twisted, like, people like Jinxie and that actually, you know, put the time in and worked hard, and a lot of the guys have, but it's gone as quick as they get it because they've absolutely no sense of proper investing, you know. They'll always have a little bit of whatever the current hype is, whether it's NFTs or fucking crypto, and does not know what to do with it, and it just sits there and they're like, oh shit, it actually is worth something now. I'm like, yeah, you lucky bastard. Savings to them is like, you know, fucking nonsense. Alright, so we got the key. We know we have the door. I think we're just going back out to that door near the start, if I remember correctly. Sorry, I'm getting ranty and ravey. Anyway, how are you guys doing anyway? Get off all that shit. Literally just read the neon. Yeah, exactly, dude. I'm telling you. I don't know these guys. That it might all be a facade, and they might be honest to good people, but kind of waiting for them to prove any of that. Let's see. This might be one of those multi-door things, if I remember. It's like, yeah, you did it, easy, wasn't it? Psych! Okay, now that one opens that bigger room, so... Alright, cool. No, it opens this one too, but we gotta be careful with them mummies. And, oh, this is the one I was telling you about, the bridge. So you got 4 pieces of bridge, and you kind of jump between them. They all get together, and there's the scarabs and stuff, and they're gonna go into the pillar in the other room. That little scarab and the sphinx, that's kind of like the end of this area. We're gonna have the great sphinx as well, climbing on the side of a pyramid. Like, it's just wonderful. And just check out these fucking hieroglyphs. And they probably all mean something. Might even be inside jokes from the devs, you know. A lot of those kind of retrospectives and Easter eggs and speedruns and that, I'll watch from time to time. I've no interest in doing them myself, but I sure love that kind of stuff. Like, there was a guy that was reviewing every single level. He was like a small time like YouTuber. He's a good few people watching, and he reviews like all of the levels, you know. I was like over 120, you know. It's just fucking wild. So that was fun. All right, this might be the Panther room for earlier, is it? Nice. Still took about 15 or 20 bullets. And we care about the big streamers, like every week some bullshit drama. Right, yeah, they do feed off it for sure. For sure. You know, is it us that's the problem on that one or what? I don't know. Any news about Fortnite? I hear the drum gun might be coming back. What else did I hear? Something else. Is there talk of the hand cannon or something? Then I heard that they had the striker had been randomly showing up or something, so they've completely taken that out. It was not meant to show up. It was like a random drop from one of the supply drops. Striker. I don't really miss it. That new AR is pretty tight. I like it. The new shotgun's good too, but it has the similar issue from nearly all of the shotguns. They're like 50% working until you get a good scope on it. It doesn't even matter if it's the square scope. Just get something on it. Otherwise, it's just such a wide shot, you know. Honestly, got to the point where the auto shotgun is not worth it unless you get a scope on it. You get a scope on it, it just becomes the pump, except 20 times faster. But yeah, the new shotgun is very nice. I don't like the shape of the scope, but that's just a personal preference thing. It's like Doom or something. And then I hear that the Binding of Isaac stuff is like, they're still in talks of it, but it'll probably get it before the year's out, I'd say. So it's a kind of a weirder one, I will say that, because I just don't quite get where that fandom is, you know, like who's that for? That's a 10-year-old game, you know, that fandom has grown the fuck up. But I think it's another one of those things that's sort of become a meme game, you know, where there is kids playing it these days. They don't even realize what it's about, you know. It's a very twisted game, you know. It's about you know, parental child abuse. Also like what's that weird thing where kids kind of half in love with their mom or something. I can't remember what it's called. Has a name. It's like Oedipus or something like that. One of those, anyway. They're like obsessed with their parent. Oedipus complex. I don't know, something like that. What did we get in here? I think we just opened this bigger door. Okay, cool, nice. This is the danger. I play this on autopilot, and thank God the brain will do most of the work. But as soon as I snap back to reality, Eminem style, I fucking forget where I am. And he's back in the room, you know. It's so true. I don't even mind admitting that. It really is like that. Shit. But yeah, so Pretty good season. It's always the weird ones, the weird seasons you don't expect to enjoy, right? Back the fuck up. Nice. Oh, he took a lot off me. Look at that. Let's eat one of those. When your health is low enough and you heal, she'll actually go. Even though it sounds like a Hoover with your dick in it. Stop it. Alright, we got a little nothing in here for me. Everything hurts but you. My collarbone's still fucked. So usually if a pain lasts more than 2 days, in my experience, at a certain age, there's probably something else going on, you know. When you're older though, pains will just be like, I'm here for life. Hi, how you doing? How you doing? How's your family? I think if you waited long enough, the Panther would have come out. Skibbity-ba. In terms of the battle pass itself, it's pretty ass though. Pretty ass. But in terms of the season itself, I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I'm loving it. I'm wanting it. I still think that's one of the Mario flowers, but it wouldn't really make sense. Mario, for whatever reason, I suppose Nintendo fanboys, is definitely up there. You know, one of the best games of all time, also considered, you know, one of the first 3D games. That's very, very wrong. Sorry, sir, very wrong there. Very wrong on every account. Because, you know, yeah, it's one of those things that we've had actually, like 3D games, even before Tomb Raider. But it comes down to, what do you class as 3D, you know? Because you could get really fucking nitpicky specific about it. Sheesh, 2 bites and he already took nearly a third of my health. Hey Val, how's it going? Hello, hello. It's early for you. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're kicking ass out in the world. You're one of the good ones, Val. Every now and then my mind is like, I wonder what Val's up to. I hope she's doing well. Maybe your name will pop up on a Fortnite or something and be like, I hope she's good. One of the OGs. The OGs. Okay about the big... Yeah, for real. For real, all the fucking bullshit. Bonk. Right now it's like a new... Every week there's like a new titty meta. Now it's like a butthole cam. This is great. For all the proctologists out there. It's like, you don't need to come in and see me. You're like, what? I had an appointment for a colonoscopy. It's like, no, you don't need to come in. I've seen inside your asshole. Thanks to Twitch. Oh, see, that one exploded. Look how much damage that did. See, be careful with the mummies. They do explode. They're creepy, aren't they? They're kind of little dog things. If you look closely, they got like teeth, something. They'll stand up. They make really weird noises. It's hard to show you. It's kind of like a little growl. They have this like bloody and biblical core. You'll see later. They're not quite the mummies. They're not like kings and pharaohs as we thought they are. In this way, you'll see. We fought the centaur at the end as a guardian of Tehoken's tomb, which is like one of my favorites. Boop. It's just a great revelation. So you're starting to see these mythical kings and stuff are not quite what you thought they were. More importantly, they're not just fucking human as we thought they were. The tiny little she got like a tiny little vision from the 2 Scions. You saw that they had come from the stars. Nice. So that's our first piece. That opens. No, I think when you get all 4, what you can do later on is just to kind of save time. Once you start lowering each of these bridges and getting the piece, you can kind of jump between them, which is nice. But okay, so that's 1 piece. Hell yeah. See, what sucks about Battlefront. I'll be interested to see what Dipajay has to say about it. Dipajay. Alright, see, is there any goodies over here? Alligator? Oh, yeah, there we go. Nice. A lot of Uzi ammo. One of my favorite bosses later on is the kid on the skateboard, dressed like Fred Durst, and he has twin Uzis. Lara gets her stuff robbed from her. I think that's the part I was forgetting. I was like, oh yeah, after Egypt you go to Atlantis. I'm like, no, that's way too fast. No, there's a whole different section with Natala mines, and it's really cool. She's the big bad. She's also like, even though this is like, you know, early fucking female strong representation in games. Like we had, you know, they did the right thing and gave her another female as a baddie, you know. So you got that kind of cat fight going on. I dig it. Oh, fuck's sake. I might grind for Zeus. I like his cosmetics, but other than that, I know worries. Cool. Like at the end of the day, even me not really digging the battle pass. Like I said, I like Artemis probably the most. You still get more than you put in. Oh no, we already did this part, didn't we? Okay. Yeah, you get more than you put in, so I will probably still get the battle pass. You know, you get, what is it, like 900 or whatever. Did that. We did this. What was in here? This is actually, maybe I didn't do this one yet, did I? Maybe I did. Just the one with the mummy in the room? Or the... No, that was a dead end. Okay. Alright, so now I'm slightly confused. Okay, so what else? We opened the room. We opened that in that main room. Maybe I forgot to do that, the other level. We did this. We did the 4. And then I opened the room to get back out. That's how that worked. It was like a gotcha. And is there anything else in this room, though? Maybe that's what I have to do. Maybe the next step is in here. It kind of shows you that you want to open the under door. I'm really sure that takes you back to the main room. I really love how they do this. It makes sense, obviously, that they would go back to Egypt in the last Revelations and kind of create a giant interconnected, mainly just Cairo, though. But yeah, it's not my favorite. It's a lot of people's favorite, thanks to her little backstory when she was 16, the flares, and just lots of other good stuff. But I find it extremely confusing because it has like over 30 levels, but they're all interchanged, and you're like, oh, you walk down 3 streets, new level, or you need to go back there, new level, and it's like, oh, fucking hell. And this is all like to do something as arbitrary as fixing the engine of a motorbike and stuff. And she wouldn't get vehicles till the second one, but they are extremely notorious for being horrendous to control because of the old tank controls. We'll get the boat and the little dune buggy and stuff. And they never really fixed that, I'll be honest with you. It wasn't something they could ever move away from. It still presented an issue in Tomb Raider 3 and 4. It was mainly just tank controls and trying to build a moving vehicle in this engine, which in itself was bollocks hard. Okay, nearly sure we're done there. Let's head back. Nearly sure. Sorry, I run around just talking, but it's all good. These are the longer levels, you know, the meat of each big area. So, if your work cut out for you. I love the little windows. They really try and help you go like, hey, you've been here before, maybe you don't need to come back, instead of having to walk into the entire room. Okay, so we did this. Let's see. Did the key. Now this door is closed, is it? Interesting. So we can't go back that way. Okay. And there's like, if you remember us jumping there on the other level. See, I was saying we'd be kind of visiting the other places while being able to see the old levels. Very well done. Okay, so what am I missing then? Did we pick up anything? I feel like no, we got the first piece of the 4, right? Yeah, the Eye of Horus. You big Horus. Listen to that rain. Sheesh. I hope none of you guys are caught out in that. My goodness. Can we get a break from the shitty weather? For a minute. Yeah, if the stream drops or anything, just let me know. Should be okay. I have the fiber stuff, but the problem with bringing cool new technology into old bastard house equals old bastard house falling apart around it. Poor bastard's trying to dig or drill a hole into the wall to bring the fiber in. It's like the wall is crumbling away from it. Like, was it made with plasticine? Was it made with fucking stupid people? All right, let me see. I'm trying to remember what I do then. Fuck, no, I'm confused. Let me see. Oh, let's go back up here and have a look. I don't think there was anywhere else we could go out through the doors. Hey, yo, hey, Lacuna, how's it going? Hello, hello. How you doing? Hope you're feeling a bit better, a bit more energetic. Poor thing, you must be surviving on coffee and energy drinks alone. Yeah, we end up. I got halfway into that last level, and oh yeah, I think you do like some kind of a long jump or something, is it, to get around? And then I died and didn't heal. Lol. So it was fun, and I kind of started rage quit, I'll be honest with you. So someone remind me to fucking save. because this used to be save crystals. They're really, really cool crystals that would kind of float on the spot that you would get on the Sega Saturn and the PlayStation version. It wasn't until the PC came along, until the PC version, you could just save wherever, you know, cheating bastards. But in this game, they've actually paid tribute to it, so when you beat the game, it unlocks New Game Plus. What that does is allows Lara to do less damage, enemies do more damage, and the save crystals are back, which is pretty stonking sweet. I don't think you can make these jumps because it would effectively break it. Let me see. Oh, shh, don't tell anybody. Don't you fucking tell anybody. Yeah, these are probably not what you're supposed to do there, because you can kind of break the level a little bit. Maybe not. Don't you cry no more. Diddle 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 diddle. It's no good to us anyway, because you need to lower the bridge. It seems stupid. You're like, oh, just shoot the object down. But that's not how it works. You have to accommodate for Miss Lara and her lovely animation of picking stuff up. How she does it without showing off her entire crack, we'll never know. Alright. Get some. I told you jump between them. I definitely will find myself getting stuck later on in Atlantis, because it's never been... I've never been great at it, you know. It's the end of the game. You're like, you have to literally little pause just to figure out what's going on, because there's that much lava and anger with the amount of exploding zombies and stuff. Alright. Oh yes, I think I remember these. This would like turn into a giant slide, which is kind of cool. Look at these pictures, man. Are they not meant to be painted? No, you got like Horus, and you've got probably Ra as well. Amun Ra. Also Medusa, but she's before Zeus, so I'll lock her anyway. Yeah. She's okay. People were like pissy about her. I don't even know what that Twitch did. They were pissy about her snake being robotic, you know? I was like, huh? We're getting fucking Medusa. Cram it and fucking be glad of what you got. But yeah, she also has that god-awful modern fucking stinge to her again. They couldn't just give her a full head of hair with, you know, full head of hair with nice snakes. No, it has to be shaved on one side. 17 tattoos. I swear to God, if I find out that half of the Epic staff were Starbucks baristas, I wouldn't be surprised. It just cracks me up, man. It's like, I get it, modern style and all that, blah 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 blah. But it's just, it's got Sweet Baby written on all over it, you know. It's getting to the point where they're like, we're trying to represent hairstyles now. It's like, oh, it's not a people you're trying to represent anymore. No, it's not represent. No, it's representation for piercings and hairstyles. Like, for fuck's sake. Have you tried just not injecting everything with your hipster mentality for a second? No, I can't do that. I'm sorry. My mama said, "Fuck you up." Okay, let's see. We should be good to go there. If you forward tumble off a short distance, you'll actually just forward fall off instead of doing that. It's probably not the way to do this. I get the distinct feeling that I'm probably breaking stuff, but it is what it is. Now, see? Told you there were penises, and now that's all you see. It just turns that into a slide, and the others into steps. Trying to remember now. Some of these parts I have not played. Same with Tomb Raider 2. I tell you, it's my favorite, and it is. I have not played it in 10 plus years, you know. So trust me. I just pre-ordered Rise of Rohan and Dragon's Dogma 2. Now I don't normally pre-order. I couldn't give a fuck, but as you know, like physical editions are becoming scarce, so I'm like, fuck it. So I did that. I told you could hear him. I did that, and I started using Smiths. I've used them over the years, but I used them mostly last year because GameStop is gone. And I looked at how many games I had bought off them full price last year alone. Can't tell, I might be wasting bullets here. And it was 18 games. Not bad, huh? Alright, now they're starting to explode. I'll be careful. Now this year alone, I checked, and it's 5. 5 so far, and we're only in March. Started off with Prince of Persia, so on and so forth. So yeah, I when I said I buy close to 20 new games a year, I'm not lying, you know, and that and you don't, you know, account for the digital stuff I buy. Case in point with this game, I don't buy too much digital, I'll be honest with you. And then obviously all the subscription services as well. So I'd say, yeah, I'd say maybe probably if I'm lucky. And then obviously controllers and consoles and everything else. So it's an expensive hobby. It fucking is. There's no way around it. So I don't shit on people when I was talking to you guys. Like, oh yeah, I wait and see if you guys are gonna play some of the free stuff, so I can see if it's any good, you know. And that's not a knock. It's like, fuck it, isn't it there? Use it. These subscription services are so fucking expensive. Wakey, wakey. I generally don't think that's the way you're supposed to do this, but here we are. Oh fuck! Look at them. Look at, no, we actually get to see one standing. Aren't they cool? Aren't they so badass? They attack like a dog. So this little thing beside them is not a shield. It's kind of meant like I call it the umbilical cord, but it's closer to just like a blood feeder tube, you know. So you can imagine what's going on there. Somebody's designed that or created them. Then you've got this eyeless face, you know, but really big gnashers, big old teeth, and then they growl like that. Pretty cool. Pretty fucking cool enemy. And if you leave them alone, like de-aggro them, they will stand on their hind legs. I fucking love them. Later on we'll have flying ones. Look a little bit different, demonic. They explode a lot. You saw the centaurs as well. Nice. Now, this is why I'm saying I'm doing this backwards, I think, because he probably was meant to aggro when we were climbing up here. And he hasn't found his aggro spot yet, so we're able to stand right beside him. You can see why he really is angry. He was born with no arse at all, unfortunately. You might think that's butt cheeks, but that is actually the tops of his legs. I get it. And then you got Lara, who, you know, she's sporting quite the cake. Not bad, you know. It's not like BBL. You know, is there such a thing as British butt lift instead of Brazilian? Who knows? But she fine as fuck. Always was. Nice. Look at them back in the day. A little more bloodier, but no gnashers. No teeth. So I like that. I think they might have had teeth when they would bite you. But yeah, up to you which one you prefer. Let's set this fucker off. Where are you? Come on, you bitch. Come on. Very chill. No, he's not going to attack until he wants to. Which is probably down there. Alright. Have myself a little bit turned around here now because I'm doing things this way. If you wake up halfway down here, I'll be very angry at you. Because they push. Those guys, like the Panthers hurt. They're killers. Hell no to the Panthers. But the mummies are more worried about the explosion does more damage. Because each piece that flings around can explode and hurt, you know, like TNT in Minecraft. Alright, there's number 2. Hi, number 2. You know this guy is waking up. He's like, you're not getting that piece. You ain't getting it. Come on, wake up. Wake me up and... No, he's not. Jesus Christ. Somebody hit snooze too many times. We've all been there. The snooze is not really an alarm at all. The snooze is the great fighter. I wish I could reverse my shit. I've got like this thing where I'm like can't get to sleep. I can't fucking wake up. Wake up! Alright, let's grab a save here because it's been a minute and I'm starting to get that little tingle in my pringle. Tingle in your pringle. You're like, if I were to die now, I'd be dead. Pring. That music is just god tier. I love it. How many bullets we got? 883. 883 here. I've only got 883. No, she's not going to hit it. See? Boom! Our cybers say, why did you die? Why did you? The obelisk of Kaboon. The crack of Kaboon. Alright. So that's perfectly placed there so you can't get back that way. Isn't there something down there too? Alright, cool. Sorry, so that what that means is fucking wait to do that last. They do love hiding stuff in the foliage. They do. There's many a secret, especially in Tomb Raider 3, right at the beginning where it's like, we're going to slide you into this level because it's epic. But guess what? There's a secret right there. You'll never get it again unless you do. It's like, you bastards! I knew you were going to do it. Gotta watch the clock on this one. So we're going to do a little bit of more Final Fantasy Rebirth. We're going to be going into the Gold Saucer, which is pretty cool. It's basically big. I think that's a live panther down there. He hasn't moved yet because he's probably waiting for me to come down. Alright, so that opened up the second one. See, if you open up some of the doors, two switches are in one area. So you just gotta be careful. I think we did everything we could in here, right? Sometimes the mummies will follow you around, which is fun. And that was just this room. The sliding room, I definitely missed some stuff because I think it changes the other slide into some goodies. We should be okay. There might be a key or two that you might not want to miss. Let's just check. This might be the safety way down, is it? Oh yeah, that's what this is. So this was an original slide. Might have been a secret there. Now that's how we come in. And that leads down to some goodies, the bottom floor, which we don't think we messed with, did we? Yeah, it's all good. Alright. What we'll do is he following me around? No. He's not even there. We'll get the secret and then jump into the water. The way God intended. Maybe. I don't think there's any other way down there. But it's like, you don't want to miss the secret. Secret. I've got the secret. Ha 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 ha. Think of these remakes are worth it for people who've never played the older games. I want to say yeah because I just love her so much, but the honest opinion is it's kind of rough. You know, they have modern controls. It's kind of rough. They're not made rough or anything. They're made beautifully. It's just tank controls. You saw me arguing with them. There's not a stream gone by where I haven't fucked up, but now my brain has finally been retrained just to use the D-pad. But the D-pad on the new controllers are hogswoggle. They're shit. They're worthless. I don't care what anyone says. You cannot tell me different. Will I make it? Scream for me, Lara. Scream with me. Scream for the year. Scream for the Lara and scream for a beer. Alright. Nice. Got that sacred. Got that sacred. See, we're fine now. We can, like, relax. Later on, once these flyers start happening, same with the bats as well, you can never truly relax because of those fucking bats. Alright, I think we need to get back up there. Wasn't this the room? I think so, yeah. And we'll get the second piece of 4. And then you go into the back in the area to get them. So let's go. Maybe Egypt was more than a few levels. Whoops! That was a nice little camera angle there, and even the D-pad. So yeah, that's what I think. Honestly, you know, they probably don't like me saying this. I don't care. I'm not sponsored or anything. Wait for a sale, you know. These are liable to come down to like 20 at first, then eventually, you know, 15, 10, 5. Like you can right now on sale is the Dragon Quest Inquisition Game of the Year edition. That's about 150 hours of a Western RPG, like with the guys who made Mass Effect, for a $5. A fucking $5. So yeah. So when it comes to these, like, they're totally worth having, even just for fun. And like I said, there's modern controls where you've got full analog control, but you can't backflip. Now it does make the shooting way easier. You can see me kind of jumping around in a box, you know, when I'm doing this, you know, which is not ideal, but you know, for the old school fans like me, that's how you fight in this game. But the modern controls let you basically kind of spin our legs around and shoot as if you would in a third-person shooter. Which is good on them for doing that. I can't expect that as it was easy, you know. Alright, so we did this. Did that. I don't think we went down, did we? I think it was one of those things I was half afraid to go down. I still think you can die from here. Let me see. So yeah, that's my opinion. But I mean, that's nothing to knock the game. I would say 90% of games out there wait for a sale. And yeah, that's not making the industry prosper or anything. I get that. But that's not my fucking MO, you know. I want people to support the devs, but at the current price, I didn't want her to do that. Why the fuck would I not want you to just jump fast? Yeah, so you can see what I'm saying. There's a little bit of jankums because of shitty modern controllers. It's not your fault, Lara. You'll always be a beautiful, you know, precursor. Games nowadays wouldn't exist for a lot of reasons, thanks to Lara, you know. But the modern controllers are complete wank. And I noticed this one got a new update, and it seems to have made I don't want to jinx or anything, but the battery seems to be lasting longer. It's almost as if they got rid of half of the shit. Alright, that's just safety. Turns them into slides, but of course release these bad bastards. Nice, he took that to the face. Good. So yeah, trust me, I didn't have half of these issues when it was the old Saturn and PS1 controller. But alas, we must deal with the crap. Yeah, the D-pad on this, right, it's serviceable, but it's not fully square. They're so wanting to create this nice little ergonomic shape, but it has a very slight concave dip in the middle of your D-pad. If you have a PS4, PS5, feel that. So that what that does is, you don't realize it, but it's gravitating and sliding your thumb ever so gently into the middle. And we're trying to do 4-point directional stuff. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Whee! Sorry, I'm always bumping your boobies into there. If boobies are just female airbags for when they walk into automatic doors that were never automatic doors, what do guys have? The balls? Trust me, I'm not running my balls into automatic doors. Not unless I'm getting paid for it. Oh! Crikey, little smiley face on that one. So yeah, it was on sale. It had a launch sale. It was like 20. I got it for like 26, I want to say. So it's even nicer. You know, even at a tenner a piece, they're great. And you're getting the DLC. You're getting all these lovingly remade games. And like I said, it's like this is our only way of proper legacy stuff. Sadly, you know, like I was saying, like, this generation, we thought it was bad last generation. This generation has been unbelievable for remakes and remasters. Some obviously that needs it, you know, maybe they're trapped on the Wii U or trapped on the PS3. I get that. The stuff that's been remastered and remade from PS4, like, cop yourself on. Like, The Last of Us is always the fine shitty example. What are they doing? You now have Naughty Dog, which were once considered the best of the bunch, having made the same game 4 times, you know, or the same 2 games twice over, and nothing new since then, you know. Like, fucking hell. I get that 2 only came out in 2020, but to me and you, everything's taken longer to make, but 4 years and nothing seems quite odd. Not another Uncharted, not another Strays Cross, and then obviously Factions has just been a complete fucking disaster. They should have just released that. I don't care if they thought it was going to fail. There's been many multiplayers inside of games that have just survived almost, fucking against the wishes of publishers. Like, take for instance, like the multiplayer of Mass Effect 3 in its day, you know, or even like fucking The Last of Us's Factions, you know, that didn't do anything for the game necessarily, right? But it's beloved and highly remembered, on top of a game that was already incredible for its story. Oh shit, somebody woke up. Come on, bitch. I see you over there. Somebody finally woke up. He was there to push you off the edge, I think. Now, what caused him to wake up? What sucks is they get the free aggro. Ah, will you move? He's so fast. Whoa, that explosion, man, scares the shit out of me every time. Ow! Ouchie! Oh. Cool, with 2 pieces. Got a lot of the dudes dead. Little shits. I love that they attack like dogs. They attack like dogs. I wonder what that little half step is for there. Just so you can go back down there. Okay. Doubt she could make that jump. That gets a bit iffy when you're looking down at your depth. Yeah, there's a lot of games. Another big sale on, then the Steam spring sale. So yeah, it took many years, 5+ years, but Xbox and PlayStation have, and even Nintendo to a small part, but definitely Xbox and PlayStation have finally woken up and realized that you need to have aggressive sales. Unfortunately, more so than the subscription services, they keep thinking they're doing damage and they're not. The sales will do damage, because if you're having quarterly sales, people have no problem waiting 6 months, a year, 2 years to play a game if they know they're going to get a deep discount. Like, how many times have you waited? I know I have. I've waited for many games because I'm like, man, the Steam sale's coming up, or the end of year sale where some games will go as low as $1, you know? It's like, fuck off. I don't need to buy any shit. I stand by what I originally said to people. If you're not buying the game in the first month, just wait. Just wait. You're fine. Like, if you genuinely either can't afford it or you don't think you have time to play it, you're going to get a deep discount. Some games, obviously, like, you know, maybe a From Software game or something, they take a fucking long time to ever go on sale, you know. I don't think these guys are even targetable, are they? Might be dead. Hello? You're playing red light, green light or some shit. Better stop. You better stop. Before. When was the last time I saved? I feel like it was a minute ago, but now I can't remember. Anybody remember? Fuck it, I don't know. I'll just play it safe. So these guys will probably aggro when we go down here. Yeah, I think let's go shotgun, baby. Let's not fuck around. Fuck me. Oh, that killed me. So I had more than half health, but the explosion killed me. Let's hope I did shave. Did I shave at the top of the room? Sorry, Lara. They really do leave you there on oh no, I didn't save. Ah, fuck. Anybody read the title there? No, anybody at all? No. Fuck reading the title, right? Fuck reading. Who needs to read the title? Fuck you, Saber. Read your own title. Somebody fucking tell me to fucking shave, please. Fuck. Ah. Yeah. Troll problems what's throwing me. That's just me, like you're really dealing with an old fogey. And then I've never enjoyed these controllers. Not once. Old fucking dirt collectors installed there. That's all they're any good for. Sorry, PlayStation. Bringing out new products and a piece of shit. PS5 Pro, my dingus. Now they're fucking updating the controllers now. Isn't that fun? Not in design, in fucking software. Did you not get it right at the start? I wonder why so many games feel a bit off. Input delay. Fucking wank dead zones, you know? Shit, there's too much meddling going on. You're meddling with stuff that was fine during the N64 days. What are you doing? Leave it alone. I blame the people like Mark Cerny. That's clearly a guy who at one point knew what he's doing. Now he's just a yes. He's surrounded by yes man. Yes man, let's put a fucking light on top of this light. So we have two lights. It's getting to the point where I don't bring my phone out as a torch when I need some light in the dark. I bring out my fucking PlayStation controller. It's stupid. The vibration is that off the charts that people have noticed that there's actually like a decline in sex toy sales, so because they're using their fucking PlayStation controller to shove it up their fanny. Like fucking hell. It is true though. Like they found out that PlayStation 4 and 5 are the #1 users of Pornhub. Can you believe that? Jacking it and playing it? No, of course I can believe it. But here's the problem. There's no internet on the PlayStation. There's no actual... They got rid of that. There's no internet browsers. So how are they feeding their tiny little wieners? How are they doing it? Apparently there's a whole workaround. And you have to like use a USB and then another way of accessing the internet browser. It's not crazy. So they'll go above and beyond to jack it. Even though like their phone is there, Google is there, laptops, computers, you name it. Fucking smart fridges with Pornhub on it. But still they found a way. Because, you know, just like Jeff Goldblum said, fuck the dinosaurs, man. Life will find a way to jack it. It doesn't matter who or what you are, it will find a way. If we could end wars with cheeky wanks, it would be a good thing. But we can't. I mean, have you seen Putin? That guy hasn't been laid since 1964. That's all that's wrong with these guys. Their face gets all screwed up and you think, oh, it's just getting old, they're getting wrinkles. I'm like, no, they're holding all that jism in for fucking decades. Look at Trump, dude. He looks like his face is caving in on itself. And he's turning slowly into a tangerine. And, you know, Michael Caine's like, his face is the size of a tangerine. God damn it. Just want to see the world burn. Poor Michael Caine, like he's trying not to say it, but I think he's kind of done, you know what I mean? He's wanting to live out the rest of his life and the rest of his years. He deserves it. He deserves it. What a legend. The size of a tangerine. Oh yeah. Quote number 142 is kind of an oldie at this point. I don't have a bladder, I give it up for Lent. True. Do you know what? That's very on topic, right? Isn't Lent not that long ago? Lent is basically like our Ramadan or something, right? You know, the whole fasting and shit. Just use your phone at that point. Yeah, who's watching the hub on their TV? I don't know. No wonder why they have to hide it when the mom comes in. It's like, You know, it's easier to do it so many other ways. It's just so funny that they've found that way. Like, good God. I didn't. What's worse is it's always fucking My Little Pony porn and shit like that. What the fuck? Or fucking Friday Night Funkins. It's like you're jacking it to fucking pixels and shit. Scaring me. Alright, what actually wakes this guy up? Is it over here? There it is. Yeah, you better run. So I think you were meant to come in this way. Yeah, watch my health when they explode. It's over. It's got to do with the point of where they explode. I don't think anything else. Hold on, I didn't get these few bits this time, did I? I'm all over the place. No, I didn't. Because I died. I died in the afternoon. That's so funny. I couldn't believe that kind of stuff. But yeah, I mean, honestly, like they might not be selling. They're selling great, but they might not be making as much profit on that. But it is, like, you know, even I've kind of shifted over to PlayStation. You just kind of want to be where your friends are playing and stuff, right? It's not about what's popular. But they're all going to PC, so who fucking cares in the end? Try telling that to a PlayStation fan. It's like, fucking hell. I've never seen such a bunch of sensitive little Nancys in all my life. Like, it doesn't matter if it's Xbox, Nintendo, or PC. They will defend the honor of this plastic box. I'm like, calm down. Like, they were shitting all over an Xbox. Now they think they've won as if it was some fucking war. And these guys haven't seen a day in the military, you know. Oh, the stupidity goes on and on, trust me. But yeah, they go on with that shit. And then there was stuff going to PC from PlayStation. They're like, oh yeah, enjoy our sloppy seconds. And then there was even like people review bombing Ghost of Tsushima director's cut that's going to Steam. It's not coming out till like May or whatever. And they're like, oh yeah, fuck you, you're ruining PlayStation. My Jesus Christ, you inept little bastard. And there's this guy who has like fucking 50 accounts. It's like Japan hates Xbox, Asia hates Xbox. And he's just this really, like, just, it's not even tism. Like, that would be a horrible fucking, like, horrible thing to say about people with actual tism. No, this is just brain dead, you know. I like to put it as fucked up as it sounds. It's basically that they threw out the baby and kept the fucking placenta and raised the placenta, and that's what these people on social media are like. As fucked up as it sounds, you know. But I mean, you can't. This is beyond socially inept. Like, this is, I don't know, man. It's like inbred mentality. If there's even such a thing. Nice. They're kind of confused. I love it. I love it. Doing some squats. Nice. Whew. That was a big change from insta dying. They kind of got confused there. Just doing some fucking squats, you know. So yeah, that guy's just twisted. He's like calling on Capcom and every Japanese developer to not put their games on Nintendo and Xbox, you know. And it's like, oh, okay, it's kind of stupid, but whatever. And you know, he's definitely trying to seem like he's Japanese, like there's a Asian hate thing or whatever. And it's weird. And people found out, like, because they just can't help themselves, found out he's a white dude from Arkansas. Weird. It's just, I'm sorry to say, but we know what goes on in some of those inner states in America. You know what I mean? And today's menu is fucking inbreeding, you know? Fucking hell. Christ. You see it in parts of the UK as well. Like, there's a reason that they love the royals so much. It's like, they taught us all about the Church of England and inbreeding. Yay, second cousins are on the table again, boys. It's in vogue. Like, fuck, you know. People take the piss out of them, but it's because the way they act, not how they look, not how they fucking are. It's the way you act that defines you, right? So I have to go back to fucking Batman again. It's not who you are. It's what you do that defines you. And these guys seem to keep doing each other's cousins. Are these broken? Hello? I think I broke the Panthers. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. I broke them because I've been coming in here backwards. I've been coming here for years. You're gonna clean it up like it's everywhere. No. I've been coming here for years. Because we don't talk anymore. Anyway, yeah, those kind of guys are like, a little bit of the console war bullshit is actually, it has merit and purpose because it breeds competition, but then that's where it stops. You know, that's like the first 10%. Everything else is pure toxic depravity, moronic behavior from grown ass men. But you know, I was there for Nintendo versus Sega. I was there for fucking Atari versus Jaguar, and Nintendo versus PlayStation during the fucking Nintendo PlayStation. I don't know if we can do anything here. Maybe we're fucked. Yeah, it might be just the other way of coming in here. That's why the Panthers are broken. I'm sorry. I did it backwards. Oh, now they're alive. The hills are alive. With the fucking Panthers. I love when the noise kicks in and she's actually shooting interchangeably. I love that. Some John Wick stuff. Yeah, even, like I don't think they would matter which Tomb Raider games you buy as long as you buy one. So like even you play the newer ones, or I would even suggest Tomb Raider Anniversary, because it was the first time, it was a remake of this, so it misses a little bit and turns everything into a hallway, so not the best. But it changes up the combat, and she goes full like Matrix John Wick. Like when you dive, she does all these kind of cartwheels and dives, and it slows down time and stuff. It's actually really cool. It's a little heavy on the QTEs though, but unfortunately it's a product of its time. We're talking about, you know, early 2010s, late 2000s, where if you didn't have QTEs, it just wasn't video game development. Unfortunately, we still suffer from some QTEs. Okay, let me see. So I think we should get back out of here. See if we can jump to the next area. I haven't actually made any progress in a while because I died there. Sorry about that. Bonk. Me and my girlfriend went down the rabbit hole. A band called Tism sound fucking awful, dressed in gimp suits. Funny as shit, they have music videos, aerobics while singing, people being cunts and their moms. Holy shit, dude. And it's just called Tism. Yeah, shit. Like, that's just another one of those things where people are going like, are you acoustic? That one cracks me up. But it's not meant to be hateful towards anyone with actually autism. But we're at that point where the spectrum's either too wide or there's something in the water. I feel like I'm talking about this over and over again. It's crazy how there's so many socially inept people. It's wild. And they have that many fucking shows about it and everything else in between. Yeah, you're actually meant to come down, slide down there. I don't even know how to fucking get in there. Can't remember. And then you would come down here, be greeted to the Panthers, make your way up here, being a bit scared, then be greeted by the mummy, who would then proceed to push you up. But I've done it backwards because, welcome to my life. It's all good. It's all good, as long as you don't get soft locked. That's the only thing I worry about playing this, because it is the PC version that's based on. We all know that they have really great little bugs that don't exist on anywhere else. Not to be mean or anything, people. I'm not like I said, I don't favor any of not a single one of them. I think I was supposed to jump there. She might still make it. I don't care about any of the platforms. I'm here for the games, the devs, the good times. Everything else is just a piece of plastic. One costs more than the other. Who fucking cares? People like adorn their fucking rooms and Xbox and PlayStation memorabilia, and it's like, holy fucking shit. PlayStation saved my life. I'm like, okay, what did it do? It was there for me when I was stuck on the toilet for 6 hours because my big ass got stuck in there. Oh god, shit, that's wonderful. It's what I feel about when I see people going hard on for the PlayStation Portal. I'm like, dude, stop it. You're giving them the wrong idea. You're funding bullshit, you know? It's a remote play. You can't even play the game standalone, you know? It only exists on your Wi-Fi network. It might look like a nice piece of kit, but no. Clearly they're testing the waters to give us like a type of Vita or something again, you know. But seeing is believing with that one. Okay, I'm trying to think of how do we get over to the other places. It might be a matter of jumping from the bridge again, but this one might be tougher. Some of them are blocked off by fences on purpose. This one didn't lower that. Okay. Let's see. Can I just do a mini jump and go into the water? I think so. You believe me? She does move even when she's falling, so you gotta be careful. It's okay. I like that she screams even when when we know what we're doing, sort of, right? It's just a safety scream. Playing this ass backwards. Because you could probably do this in, you know, lovely 4 swoops. Like how we did the Tomb of Tahokan was, you know, it was perfect. Like it was less than a half an hour. It was almost speed run how smooth that was. PS Vita 2, yeah, like I'd be down for that. And there's meant to be an Xbox One coming too. But you know, it's the usual stuff. They arriving too late, following in Switch's footsteps. There was a time when PlayStation innovated and Xbox innovated. They don't do that anymore. They're just reactionary companies. But you know, Xbox at least are trying some new things. I'll give them that. Like you know, they brought in the subscription Game Pass stuff, but that was based obviously on the Netflix model, so it's not wholly original. But now, yeah, so they chased the fucking movement bullshit when the Wii was selling 150 million. You know, they saw that money and they're like, so they did that, and we got fucking Kinect and PlayStation Move. Big old fucking dildos for everybody. What is it with PlayStation? They're making dildos. Maybe they should get into the sex toy game. All of their things, like, they specialize in vibration and actual fucking dildos. Who knows? So now they're doing the same again with the Switch, you know, and obviously the Steam Deck. Apparently, like, the Steam Deck, like, you know, a huge success. Obviously working on a possible Steam Deck 2, but it's still sold less than 10 million. I know you might say, like, well, obviously it's sold less than 10 million. Like, come on, dude. But that's not good, you know. This thing needs to have 50 million out there. Like, the Switch even is pushing. That's why they're going to keep it on there for another year. They want to try and break the record, which is like 150 million. $150 million. You got Chelsea Clinton. Yeah. Fuck. So yeah, that's not really sustainable as a full platform. But like Valve don't really see it as that. Their platform is Steam. Everything else is just an accessory to Steam. So I get that. They don't care. Like, this is all just money to them. I mean, they're already rich as fuck. Have you seen this recent thing that leaked? Epic were like pissing and moaning over Steam. Steam had certain rights. Oh, so Tim Sweeney himself, you know, dumbass extraordinaire, the mind of a 5-year-old playing Fortnite, and he's running the company. He decides to email Gabe Newell, like, you know, the fucking actual head honcho over at Valve, you know, and they basically sent back, you mad, bro? Like, that's literally what they do. But I think that email, it's almost too sweet, you know. I think it'll end up being fake. Someone just pulling a prank. Both of the emails, just a really dry news day type shit, you know. But we'll see. You know, it's dumb enough to be true. And that's what I look at. Okay, getting a few secrets. I think this is where we come in here, right? Is it? No, maybe not. Now be careful. They're not afraid to go after you with mummies and panthers outside, just around the corner, and you can see that it's the only time where the combat suffers. By God, does it suffer. Let's see, can we make this? I don't think so. I think that might be a bridge too far. Yep. Bajonk! Nice. Why am I not saving before these wild jumps? I don't know. Because people are not reading the title of the stream. You're supposed to be my buddy. You're supposed to be my friend. You're supposed to help me to actually fucking save the game. Come on, bitch. Oh no, I changed her face. Woohoo! Alright, it took too long. Alright, bollocks! Ugh. Every pushback is just making the level a little bit longer. Do I remember how we made these panthers wake up? Wake up! I think it was me jumping on this ramp in here. Just randomly woke them up. Don't you cry no more. sucker. All you sucker MCs. You got nothing on me. Woo! I always love that little celebratory straight up jump. Alright, we found out there was nothing in here, right? It's just a way down. You start and you come back up, wasn't that it? Okay. The actual thing to do is go to the other side. Don't think there's any easier way of getting out of here. I'm on the outside and I'm looking in. I can see through. Whatever happened to that guy, Stained? He didn't look like he was doing too well. He's probably off living in a trailer somewhere, highly addicted to meth or fentanyl, whatever your fucking addiction of choice is these days. Fucking disgusting how these towns are left to rot. Drugs will always be a problem, always have been a problem. Half of them are introduced by the government themselves, but they just leave them to rot and then come in and just fucking bulldoze everything and bring in condominiums and yeah. You use drugs to get rid of minorities and it's disgusting. Something's been happening. People might say, oh, that's a big old fucking conspiracy theory. It's like, nope, no it ain't. It's widely believed that it was like governments and CIAs that even brought cocaine and stuff into the country and then distribute it into the poor fucking communities, knowing that it would latch on. Dirty bastards. Now fentanyl, we know that is created in fucking, it was created in a lab, and same with OxyContin. Something might have started as a high dose pain medicine and it's given out with pill factories and people cooking it in their fucking kitchen with their babies around, which is fucked up to see. And now you're left with absolutely destroyed communities. Kids as young as 10 overdosing on this shit. We're all just like, yep, another day in America. I'm like, no, that's not how it has to be. You don't just fucking sit back and watch the fucking numbers on the news. God damn it. I mean, what a shit. So I shouldn't even come down there at all. Just jump off here. There's no way down there from those panthers. Wait, did it save these? Okay. Where the fuck am I going in? God damn it. She's unlimited ammo. Only in her pistols. Everything else, you have to pick up ammo. So we're using the magnums now. You can see up the top, 845. And yeah, you will feel yourself going through them. Trust me on that. You'll feel yourself going through that ammo fast. Especially the panthers and the dogs and stuff. It can take a lot. This might be too far, is it? No, we're good. Try to keep making you do that, love. It's just easier for me to reset my brain this way because I've done some of the levels backwards. Zabadoo. Just gonna need a strepsil after this screaming. Baby said, no worries, you're always so nice to look after people. Don't forget to save. It's too late now, you bastards. I'm on the outside. I think Mouse said she knew someone who knew that dude. Wasn't doing too great. I'd be surprised. Sounds like the kind of guy where you'd stumble into a bar in the middle of fucking Idaho or New Orleans or something, and then just fucking bump into him. He's like, hey, and he's like bumming a cigarette and a beer off you, and it's like, holy fucking shit. Well, that's the problem when you kind of, your whole spiel is white trash. It's kind of hard to get out from that, you know. Even Eminem, you can kind of tell. I don't know about you, but ever since he's got that beard and goatee, I actually don't think that that's Eminem. It's another one of those fucking Paul McCartney clone jobs, I think. That's not Eminem. Even the kids couldn't recognize him. Them bastards weren't even around when he was around. Like, where was the part between his last fucking album, where he was still, like, bleach blonde and doing his thing, to, like, new Eminem, like, what was that, Venom? It's probably like 10 or 15 years between them. Now he's Mr. fucking Fortnite. Who else did I see was trying to get into Fortnite? Or like a skin. SZA wants a skin. And then someone else said they wanted to be a skin. Who was it? Fucking... Fuck, I can't remember. He wasn't that important, whoever he was. Fuck. Who he think he is? I can't remember. Eminem's new stuff has not been so good. Yeah, yeah. For sure. Honestly, after they did the Super Bowl stuff, like, that was just fucking amazing in my opinion. And that's as good a legacy as you're gonna leave right there, you know. That's like, they probably did insane numbers on Spotify and all that shit. Okay, so this is the jump where I died, wasn't it? So we don't do that again. So I think that's where I came in anyway. So my foolish brain, I'm trying to get down to the bottom. My foolish brain just sees, oh, it's blue. Alright, got a lot of this shit going on. That's straight to the bottom. Yeah, that's no good. I think that one they actually even lower a little step, just a little bit more. You see it? Yeah, that means it's a killer. It'll kill you after a certain amount of, you know, even before she screams, it kind of loads the insta death. So sometimes you'll be like, oh, I can make it there, I'll drop down there, and yeah, you might just lose some health or whatever. But certain times where the insta death kicks in, it's just enough. There's no surviving it, and she doesn't always have to scream. Scream with me. You'd be probably safe there. There might be something over here. Have a look. All the noises she makes don't make any sense. Some of them now, I will say, the audio hasn't been perfectly recreated. It's the best it could do. It's all audio clips. Like, I'd say the only one that really got under my tit was the Boulder one, which is clearly just almost like a 1 second clip that's just repeated, but it clips at the end of it. Oh Jesus. So someone needs to go in and just trim the edge of that off, you know, and you'd be fine. Even I do like little shit like that. Like, I've seen people want like sound bites of memes and stuff. You just clip the edge of it and you're good to go. It's probably meant to be the 4th one. I do feel like I missed the switch somewhere up where the mummy was. I'm looking here. Wait, is there anything up here? Let me see. Nice. I'll keep an eye on the timer. Keep an eye on the internet as well if the weather's bad. Honestly, I've noticed it have issue when the weather wasn't that bad, you know? I'd have big fucking floods and wait. Oh. Fuck, dude, they are milling me out of it. Jesus Christ. Fuck, oh my. I think he just pushed me up on an upward block. I think he just saved my life. Watch this shit, I'm up in a block miles high. What the fuck, dude? Whew. Thank God, that would not have happened on console. That was a PC thing. It shot me up in the air. That was scary. Why did I even come down here anyway? Just a nice little trap. There's no reason to come down here at all. They don't even reward you for killing them. The only time you get stuff off the ground, like for killing an enemy, is like the boss stuff. Wait to see the big boss at the end. It's funny. It's like a big baby. Bum 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 bum. I thought I had this open. God damn it, Billy boy. Yeah, watch, we got through two move to Hook in half an hour. This one's gonna be like an hour and a half with all the shit we've done. It is what it is. Some levels are just naturally bigger than others. That's nice. I drink the Red Boost. This will be okay, but I like, it doesn't have to be real fruit juice. I get it, the flavorings are flavorings, but there's certain flavorings, I guess it's the difference between using fucking factory style E numbers, you know, and flavorings versus actual syrup, you know. And yeah, we know it's all bad for us and all this blah blah blah, but like, I'd have one of those a day, you know, like for the stream almost, just to keep me going. Honestly, half the stuff I don't get energy off it. I genuinely don't. Maybe I'm just weird like that. And then I find out that it's more about keeping that taste, you know. It's a weird thing to say, but it's like changing the taste in your mouth. Alright, let me see. Where was the last one? I remember you have access to both here. What does this do? What did, like, some of these switches don't have a little cutscene to tell you what to do, so you're like, huh? What the fuck is that? Do anything at all? Maybe we gotta go up higher. No, we did that. It was just a shotgun ammo. Something saying I think I missed the switch somewhere. Does this do anything? Yeah, you can't just shoot that or grab it, like you need to have the switch. Maybe he was climbing up there. I'll figure it out. This could also be for the slides, maybe. I'll figure it out. Oh, Jesus. Only getting started in the stream, I'm already hurting. It's almost like shitty chairs caused extreme fucking body issues. Fucking hate. Don't get me started. I feel like I'm just becoming a begrudging old man at this point. Giving the fuck out about consoles and controllers, chairs, Elgato. Fucking angry man yells at cloud, I'm on my way. But I'll tell you one thing, half the stuff I do own is from 20 fucking years ago and it's still running and it's still fine. Go figure, huh? Go fucking figure. Half the shit they make now is, they realized, I don't know when it was, they realized making things dirt cheap and easy to break just meant that we the dumbass will just buy it again, you know. Don't feel like it's in here, but I could have a look. Maybe there's a switch I missed somewhere. We the dumbass. It's true. Because we need these, a lot, for the most part, need a lot of these products, you know. So how the fuck is it our fault that we have to buy it again? Let's see. What did this switch do? That changed it around, right? Fuck, I'm trying to remember how to get the last lever. The door down the bottom, if I remember correctly, just leads back into the first room we were in. That's where we're putting each of these scarabs and stuff, and that kind of opens up, I think, into the big Sphinx. The Egypt part, like, is ginormous, as it should be, as it should be. So you can see, yeah, coming down here is just a slide. So, but then that begs the question: what the fuck is the point of this room then? Dude, I don't even know. I swear it would give you a little cutscene to show you what you're actually fucking doing. That is not a helpful noise. Let's see, is any of these can be opened or anything? I remember getting access to 2 of the pieces from one area, so where the fuck is that? I'm still convinced it's in the upper mummy room. It might have been on the side of a wall and you're like, dope, you know. They do enjoy that stuff, and I could have missed it in the copious amounts of deaths. That's a big possibility, where I would have switched it on one time, logged it in my brain, died, lost that progress, but still logged that the switch was on even though it's now off. I'll see. I will see. I will see. Fucking hate chairs, man. Maybe it's time to go for a gaming beanbag. Just really just turn your whole spine to mush. That'd be fun. You guys ever fuck with any of those now? I need some recommendations. I need some fucking recommendations. This one opened? Ah, it was there. I had missed it. Oh, how foolish I am. But I still stand by my idea of that I did not miss it. I did not, in fact, miss it. And actually, I did the stupid thing, you know. Speaking of stupid things, Geronimo! Hey pretty baby, when you're screaming your lungs out. Obviously you don't need to be doing this, but am I going to miss the chance of it? I should be doing the swan dives, honestly. Swan dive. It's a new life. I remember that song? Ah, yes. People forget. It's the thing about new artists, man. You forget their last album immediately because it's so different. But I actually like some of Dua Lipa's earlier stuff. Go look at Electricity when she had her blonde hair and she's just running around in these velvet little booty shorts and a top that's barely containing her titties. And I'm like, oh my god. I'm sorry, I'm a man. I see these things. That was a good song. Now look at her. Now she's like a 90s pop princess. It's weird. Like, people were like shitting on Ariana Grande for her. And I'm like, huh? When did the timeline change in my life? Something happened. I farted too hard and woke up. Now the timeline's changed or something, you know? It's so weird. Like, people were like literally laying down their life just so Ariana could walk on them, you know? Alright, that's 4 pieces. Please don't do it the way I did it. You can do a way better job. That was complete garbage sauce. Now the door opens up. Let's make sure we have all 4 pieces, because it's me we're talking about. The Ankh, the Seal of Anubis, the Scarab, the Eye of Horus. And yeah, I think if you go in here, as weird as it sounds, brings you back to the first level. Maybe? Let's watch that fucking camera angle, because we will drown down here. It was for that Battle Angel, Attila Battle Angel. Anyone watch that? I hear that it came out around the time of Ready Player One, which is kind of a forgetful movie. It was fun for its time, though. He's finally making Ready Player 2, even though it was like okayed and commissioned and good to go, like, you know, 5 years after whatever the first one. Yeah, I think this just leads to a new level. Not always the biggest fan of them changing the fucking levels mid. Oh shit! I might drown a bit here. Okay, what's wrong with a little bit of drowning between friends? That was close. I think I hear flying bastards. Yeah. These mummies are no joke. I can't remember. It's been a while. I remember if it's better to just get completely out of the explosion, because you know some will fight you in hallways and stuff, and there's just no getting out of it. Some people tend to almost try and drink. Look at this dude. Look at this absolute unit. Why are you so mad? Try and understand. Haley, it's your dad. That's Eminem in modern history. It's a swan dive. It's a new life. This guy's so fast, by the time she completes her animation, he'll be around here. Run, Forrest! Easy clap. Easy clap. That's better. Nice to know they had novelty knees even back in the Egyptian times. No, this leads back without changing the level. That's so impressive. Remember this bit here we were running past? I was telling you could see it. That's so cool. And now we'll be back into the main room. I hear another one. We'll drop down without knowing. I'm not taking any chances. We're using these magnum bullets. It's unheard of. Sound on my sister's computer is horribly low. Oh shit, maybe there's a little audio thing you can switch. You're all good. I go from like blasting the mic to quiet. Beanbags are way too low. Right. So it's same with those ex-rocker kid shit. And they were just such the laziest make ever, because then it went to like, let's put the racing chair on the floor. We're not even going to sell them with the wheels. And then people still bought the shit out of them. They're a piece of shit, those chairs. But every kid wanted them, you know. Holy god. Child's like 13 with fucking back problems. Like, must be something in the air. Must be the chemtrails. No, you dumb fuck. You're buying them shitty chairs just because they want them. Do you ever try saying no to your child? Do you ever try saying like, you can save up for it? No? No? Did you ever hear about that one? These new TikToks around, and it's like, parents teaching their kids to, you know, calling other little kids mini Karens and causing them to, I don't know, fucking weird. Basically treat them like mini Karens. It's very strange. So look, we're back here and they have that nice bit of music. Just as their way of going like, look what we can do. Good for them. So you're going to be putting them in here and open up our secret door. Pretty cool, huh? I know, I noticed in the PC version that it automatically switches to the appropriate item. Didn't fucking do that in the original. You had to, so like I was saying in the St. Francis Folly, I'd always get the keys wrong. You got Anubis. The Ankh is a religious thing. Scarab, not so much really. That one didn't. And then obviously Horus is good. The Great Protector. So you've got this guy. Maybe the, I don't know. Maybe the Scarab is meant to be Earth or something. I'm not sure. And could be the spirit. I don't think I've ever heard of Dua Lipa by choice. It's just not your thing, isn't it? No, I mean, she's definitely like pop cookie cutter stuff for sure. I get that. But there was a time when she started on YouTube and just tried to do her thing. I get you. It's like anything that becomes too popular. You're like, I don't want to touch it. I'm just saying, like, I haven't. Once she got to that Don't Start Now, that's when I checked out. You know, I checked the fuck out. But I did listen to that Houdini song, so I was like, should I sue? Yes, no? How dare you? How fucking dare you? How dare you? You'd have the actual Houdini coming back like, I've never been dead. I was just trapped in the straitjacket for hundreds of years. Nobody fucking got me out. Alright, there's probably a couple of secrets in the other room that you could get, like one of the little doors, but no, we'll get through it. Seeing as I died a couple times. Alright, so that level took me an hour, but then you add in the deaths. Yeah, Lara and her motorbike. She's cool, like, she, you know, she's stereotypical rich kind of Ascot, whatever you want to call it, kind of girl that she really should be walking, driving around and going hunting with her dogs and driving around in Land Rovers, you know, posh pice type shit. But she kicks against all that. She's a motorbike girl. Look at this place. Just gets cooler by the second. Alright, so we got a couple of doors. The level design does definitely invoke just a lot of good old type of nice loop, you know, looping around. But you might see the ending, the finish line at the start, but I've no way to get it. That's kind of what Metroidvanias sort of invoke, but yeah. Shiny. I think this one, they stick a couple of mummies after you. Now the reason why they're attacking us, not to mention, these ones are the fleshy boys, see? Oh yes. These ones explode for sure. Walk off! Those ones have like proper eyes. Nice. The reason they're coming after us is really honestly, like most things, they're actually protectors. We just start this level and that's what happened. Honestly, you'd be better off with shotguns. The problem with the shotgun in the game, like every shotgun, is if it doesn't hit properly, it won't do any damage. You'd be none the wiser. We'll see. They're giving us so much magnum ammo that I'm kind of inclined to use it. I think for the most part I would still use pistols, so definitely making the game a little easier on myself. Hell yeah. That was me, Billie Eilish, found her when she was super small. Once she exploded them out of brain. Yeah, exactly, brainlets. Yeah. It's true, yeah. Not to mention, like, the forced sexuality they're putting on her, you know. Not to mention, you know, straight off the bat, like, you got the creepy old men, even when she was, like, 16, 17, right? But I just mean their fan base, you know, so that lovable audience of lesbians who have to turn everybody, or try at least. And it's the same on the male gay side as well. I detest that side of stuff. It's extremely toxic. And then obviously, yeah, all the other stuff where you just can't quite seem to leave her alone. But then eventually she came out as bi or whatever, and then that got rid of a lot of fucking bigots, and then the lesbians were like, we knew it all along. My sister growing up, and still is a big fan of Pink, you know. And so I went to a few concerts with her, and I didn't understand it. You know, you'd still be like a teenager, early 20s. I had no idea what a lesbian icon she was. And when it comes down to it, it's just like they have massive crushes on her. You know what I mean? That's completely normal. It doesn't matter what way you swing. That's completely fine. But it's when they start getting toxic and trying to change people, turn them into just so they can have a go at them, even though they don't stand a chance anyway. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so this is actually the giant sphinx. If you couldn't tell, we're on that back, hitting them back shots. And I just wanted to show you this. This is the secret I was talking about earlier. If you can tell there, that's not a broken texture. Right in the middle, out in the air on its own, is actually one of the level's secrets. It's just, I think it's the twin Uzis. It looks like Uzi ammo, and that's okay. It's meant to be like that. But it's actually the twin Uzis that you can get early in the game if you know the secret. Do I know the secret? Not really. You have to basically make it over to that block up there and do a bit of a Hail Mary double jump, long jump, and you will land on an invisible block. That's the only, I believe, like, really shitty secret. I don't like a secret like that. It's almost like you're just supposed to know. I don't like later on in the game, later on in the series, they have a couple of secrets. Like Tomb Raider 2 changes it to little dragons that you get, little jade dragons, and people either didn't like that or liked it or whatever. But some of them are a little bit obnoxious. But a secret should be something. Oh, here we go. Do you hear that noise? Doesn't sound like the mummy, does it? Sounds like something else entirely. Time for a new enemy. I think I accidentally aggroed him, did he? Here we go. Oh no, this is just a mummy. Okay. Thought it was the wings. They will have wings later on. How he came out here, I'll never know. Fuck, he's so quick at turning. Every time I turn, he's already turned. I'm scared. Oh Lord Jesus, that hurts. So hard. This way you gotta save up those minis, man. It's so hard to survive. Oh, how many of these are? I have 30 of these? Ah, for here, lads. There we go. Thought that was one of the flyers. I'm nearly sure there is a flyer. There's actually a secret one, I think, that when you go onto that secret block, it summons an exploding flyer. Yeah, fuckers, man. They're basically like flesh flying monkeys from A Wizard of Oz. So they just released the trailer for the new Crow movie, starring Bill Skarsgård, who you might know him as the newest Pennywise. So he seems to be on a bit of a remake actor kick thing. Oh, we're all dead. Whoo! Don't do that, it's not good. I think we're screwed, but if I can get back over here, maybe the Sphinx might save me. I was just trying to do a little secret thing, see if it was a secret. Sorry, Lara. Ouch. I watched it. I actually think it looks okay. We've had a lot of, you know, the original Crow is iconic, and I know it shouldn't be touched, but there's no point holding on to that grudge and wish anymore because they already ruined it themselves by doing TV shows. There's even one with like Edward Furlong, you might know from Terminator 2. Did fuck all, but he did that one, Wicked Prayer, and then there was Stairway to Heaven with Kirsten Dunst as the, you might know her as the original Mary Jane from the Sam Raimi Spider-Man, so on and so on. Oh, these guys are gonna start shooting balls of shit now as well. Yeah, you gotta be careful with those guys. They hurt. They hurt a lot. Kind of has, you can see where the centaur got it from. So centaur wasn't centaur from mythology. It was a nasty bugger. So as we get closer to his tomb, you can see we're seeing less and less normal enemies. No more, not as many Black Panthers or gorillas or lions. You see now it's all otherworldly stuff. You can see what's happening. Not only is that just to make the difficulty, it's part of the lore, you know, that these kings, these pharaohs, these you know, mythological figures, they're trying to tie back to Atlantis. And even Atlantis itself is not, you know, it's not Amber Turd taking a shit on your bed, and it's not King Trident from Little Mermaid, you know. In this case, Atlantis is actually otherworldly beings that came down and kind of created their own little world on Earth, their own little city, put us to work. Hades, how's it going? What up, dude? What up, dude? People thirsting over it. Yeah, no, it's mean. Give her a chance. And yeah, some of her younger stuff like 6 Feet Under, and what was that other one? I can't remember. Or blue eyes or something. There's the big Sphinx. You thought the Sphinx was big. First one, there's the big one. Pretty cool, huh? This one has his full nose and beard intact. He hasn't been weather worn. That's cool as an underground Sphinx. Nice. I'll never quite know what the Sphinxes are, right? Were they little half gods or something? I'm pretty sure there was something in this corner down here. This becomes a bit of a puzzle unto itself. How was Hades doing? Hades! That happens with so many people, doesn't it? It's fucked up. I even see it now, like all over Twitter. I'm like, Jesus Christ, and they're just bursting for her to try and get, you know, new music and that. It's just fucking toxicity everywhere you go. Looks like a standard little mountain with stretched textures and stuff. What you don't see is this is all a giant labyrinth of platforming. Each one, like sliding one, straight ones, leads up to a switch up there. If you can barely see it, probably see it in the classic a bit better. Yeah, you can switch back whenever you want. Also, another thing, God, I should have said it. In the latest update, you know, they did a lot of quality of life stuff, but they also changed it where it's now 4K 120. Now, I don't know if my settings there, I just put it on performance, but it plays really beautifully. Obviously, the classic, unfortunately, is still 30 frames, so you can feel like you're like, oh God, the frame rate's chugging. It's not necessarily chugging. It's actually just you and Twitch kind of adjusting and going to 60 to 30. Hell yes. Only times you really get to see that happen is if your game is a piece of shit and it's falling apart and you actually go from 60 to 15 to 30 in real time and it's like, oh my God, it's lagging. That's what we like to say. We like to call everything lagging. I do it myself. There's far more going on there than you think. That's really cool. I like that they put that in there. I think games have really started doing that since Halo the Master Chief Collection. Obviously not every game is capable of doing that, even if it is a remake or remaster. Not to mention maybe it's something you don't want, you know? Just because one game does it doesn't mean we want it in everything. Nice. And then Tomb Raider 3, I'll be dead honest with you, I have the least experience with that. You know, it's a lot of people's favorite, but I can honestly say I probably have only finished it to completion once or twice. Because by then, as you're growing up, you're really deciding which games not only are you going to get, but you can just straight up forward, you know. You start to push your birthdays and Christmas. You're like, okay, I'm going to save this one for that. And everything else is like side jobs and stuff. Oh, I fucked up. Whoa! What the fucking PC version is this? Do you see that? Hell yes. Lara is immortal. She cheats death. Now ask me, really, what just happened there? And why did she take damage? Now, she should have died there. Nice. Anybody remember that movie with Elliot Page in it? Called Teeth? No? Oh, actually, no, she wasn't. No, she was in Hard Candy. Sorry, I always get those confused. There's one about teeth in the vagina chopping off men's dinguses. That's fun. No, she was in Hard Candy. I get that confused. That one's also like a sexual torture movie. It was like a weird pervert, and they, speaking of weirdos and that, and they, this might be a secret, but you have to like race back. Maybe. A lot of the times they do that, but they don't have a traditional timer. Also that there, but I don't know if I should go for it. We already cheated death once. I never played this fucking PC version, so when shit like that happens, we chalk it up to the good old fashioned PC world. What the fuck? Did you see that? She didn't load her anime. She didn't load her fucking animation. She just said, fuck it, picking it up. Fuck it, we ball, you know? I don't know what that was, man. She's supposed to land. There's supposed to be a landing fucking animation there. Things we do for secrets and shit. Now we gotta go back to the crushing teeth. A lot of crazy movies like that. I think to this day people still consider Martyrs to be one of the most fucked up movies. I think it's pretty good. I think it has that issue of trying to be smarter than it is, you know? Smarter martyrs. You know, you're like, oh, it's about torture. And you're like, no. And then it's like, oh, it's about existential crisis. Alright, how do we get down here without breaking our arses? Speaking of which, you already survived once. That one might have actually been important, I don't know. Let's see, we can always just double jump over here and take the hit, right? Unless she bumps her head off the top and... Oh, fuck. No, we're good. Okay. Nice. Safety first. I tell you, no matter what age I am, you still get the cold sweats when you're doing those big jumps. God damn. Your heart is in your chest. That's where it is. That's what I was learnt it. Trying to open this door. Aren't their beards fucking cool? I like that. Why can't we bring that back? Come on. Who's everyone got the same damn beard? Stop it. Or otherwise known as the clit tickler. Come here, you little fucker. Come here, you. That's why you gotta talk dirty to the clit, you know. You're like, come here, you little fucker. Come here. Where are you running off to? Ah. Some ladies just hate mustaches. Others love them. I don't know. One thing, best investment you'll ever had is a good beard oil. Nice smell, good health, and it keeps everything nice and soft. Trust me. She'll thank you later. But yeah, modern horror movies, I don't know if I've seen too many good ones. You guys seen anything? Anything worth it down that you can tell your old pal Cyber about it? So you can be traumatized together? They say people that traumatize together stay together. Or they kill each other, one or the other. I don't know. I never understood that one. It was a weird nursery rhyme. Then I think we'll have a pyramid to climb up in a bit too, which is super fun. It's also a platforming puzzle because you can see how, you know, like the slightest change in the angle and it turns a very simple platform like this here. There's probably 2 sliding parts, but then there's nice stuff there. Let me see. A bit too far. I think we should be able to make this. Let's see. Oh my god. Oh my god. You're scaring me, Lara. You're scaring your mother. Stop it. Yeah, so the on the topic of her parents, it sort of became a non-starter, you know, just that she was following in the footsteps of her father. Oh, you can see the winged bastard over there. La 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 la. You can see his wings clipping through because he's probably had to been spawned in. Look at him. What a dumbass. You fucking idiot. What are you spawning in there? I'm saving here because none of you are gonna fucking tell me to save, were you? What if I told you every time you tell me to save the game, I'll throw you a jelly bean? That's right. Here you go. But no one did. So you'll get no jelly beans. I'll leave them up my ass. I carry a whole jar of jelly beans up my ass. Where do you carry your jelly beans? Look, if God didn't want us to shove stuff up our ass, why make it so comfortable? Oh, fucking Jesus. You weren't supposed to spawn yet. He's running around. He believes he's going to kill me. Whew, if he just pushed me to the way I would have fallen down. Also, like, they explode. Now, that's interesting. Now, they usually stay in the air. Like, they don't always land like that. So that's interesting. He was probably just looking, and that's not even the full one. There's another one over there. He's probably looking for the bathroom, you know, and just couldn't quite communicate. We've all been there, you know. You lose the power of speech because you're prairie dogging. And what do we do? What do we do to this poor, nice, flesh-colored, otherworldly alien monster? We shoot him. And that's what's wrong. And I'm here to wrong this right. And if it's wrong, I don't want to be right. It's wrong. It's not wrong, June. Yes, I'm down for the crow. I've watched a couple of movies with scared in it now, and he's a good actor. All the scared seems to be good. You might know Alex scared. He's in like I think he was he that dude in Altered Carbon? I always get it confused. He was in The Northman, one of the best Viking movies. Great shit. And then yeah. What else he's in? Alright, I think once I go over here, this thing is gonna kick off. I'm gonna try and get the secret, okay? I'm gonna do it for you. It's all for you, Damien. Fuck off! Anyone see my health? But if he explodes here, it's all over for young Croft. What do we do? How do I... Welp. Thanks. Did anyone see what happened there? Because I didn't. The Sanctuary of the Scion. What I saw there was clearly we killed him. That was my kill, bitch. And then I exited out of the pause menu. He pushed me, exploded at the same time. That happens, you know. Sometimes she just has a very, very physical orgasm, and she'll push you out of bed. This is where he's actually coming from. Look at him, from the head of this. Where was the other guy? My sanctuary. Come on over here, Jimmy. Look at him come. Is his first time flying? Nice. The Oscar goes to this dumbass. It takes so long to die. Not too much that time. That secret is a bitch. Whoever come up with that secret, I'ma find you, and I'ma pretend to shake your hand, but actually give you the stink palm. You wipe your hand in your ass, and then don't do that, people. Please. It's not worth it. Is this guy coming over here now? My sanctuary. Stop landing here. My. These are like some of the end game enemies. This is tough. Don't explode on me. That's what she said. Oh, fuck. If you're in the middle of that explosion, I have to like tense my nipples that time. Jesus. Then we got some Vaseline. We got chafing. Hello? Chafing on aisle me, please. Thank you. Wait. Fuck, dude. Oh, I'm so scared right now. Hold me. Please. No. Don't back away slowly. I see you. Hold me. Hold me. Please. Sorry, I'm instinctively going for the nipples. I apologize. I apologize. The damage these hands have wrought. And the good they do as well. Pleasurable. I'm okay. You guys okay in chat? Thank you for telling me to save. I appreciate that. What do you mean that was 18 minutes ago? What the fuck? Cue the Quantum Leap music. Do. God damn it. I got lost inside the Quantum Leap. Okay, we're going for this secret. Do you believe in what I believe? I think another one spawns to come get you. You believe? We're going to land on an actual... Oh! And there it is, the double Uzis. We're on an invisible block. Hell yeah. Da. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a motherfucking screenshot. Here they come. This is not the time for the screenshot. Oh, photo mode. Oh, ye of little photo modes. Okay, we got to get back out of here. See ya, bitch. Rah, ooh la la, you stupid bastard. Oh, that fucking Lady Gaga, save me now, Lady Gaga. The one true God. Let's use those double Uzis, Okay, let's light these motherfuckers up. It ain't the 4th of July. I'ma fuck you up. Ah, fuck you. Sorry about that. I apologize. I know it's Sunday. Sunday. You motherfuckers. You want a taste of the shotgun? Taste it. You're gonna get some buckshot right up your back shot. Come here. Come on. Bring those back flaps over here. Don't be scared. He's like, brother, are you dead? Oh no. And he's slowly mourning his brother, and I'm supposed to feel something, but all I can feel is my rock hard cock in my pants. What is it about guns and men? I don't know what it is. It just makes me feel so good. Come on. Come on back here. Don't be afraid. It won't hurt until it kills you. Then it's going to really hurt. It's going to sting a little bit. Come on, get your shot. You know, it's like going to the vets with your pet. It's okay. That's big bada boom. Lila Multipass would be proud. I know she would be. Okay, that was cool. I'm not going to lie. That might be like one of the first times I've got that secret. Do you believe me? I believe me. That's all that matters. Yeah. Yeah, you telling me. Wait, what are you doing out of your cage? Get out. Yeah, please. You motherfucker. I locked you away with these tiny blue pills. Wait, these are the wrong blue pills. That's why I've got a boner. Ah. Dun. Don't you hate when you mix up your antipsychotics with Viagra? I know I do. Okay, what did we come over here for? I was opening doors. Opening massage. Stop it. We're not at that stage of Twitch yet. Give it like 3 to 6 months. And everybody's gonna be doing it, you know? Why is it always the female booty hole meta? Why can't I get my booty hole out, you know? Come on. It's so unfair. Alright, so this is this door over here. I think this one's more secret, I think. Hello, if anybody's in here, please fart. Like you, I won't come in now. If you're not farting in an elevator, are you, you just haven't lived. You gotta fart in an elevator. You do it once. But just make sure, like, it's less than 3 people. Because if you fart in an elevator and there's more than 3 people, that's a war crime. And I will fucking send you down, sir. Cyber the bounty hunter. Dun, dun. The world is a vampire. What if the world was a vampire? Would it look like Edward? What was his last name? Edward Shiny Diamond Prick. Otherwise known as, I'm Batman. Please forget everything I've done in the past. No, no, no. How about for the next Batman movie, you put the sparkly stuff back on? How long does it take him to be like in makeup where he's not shiny anymore? Jesus. Why, the sparkly stuff with CGI? Don't you lie to me. That's Edward's real skin. What is in here? Why have I come in here? I can't remember. I can't deny it. I fell on my ass. Now I can't fucking move. Oh, body form for you. Why is every female pad ad, why sanitary pads? Why have they got the best music? I'm out here like, I don't need these pads, and God bless the ladies that do, especially the heavy flow ones. Like it's like Niagara Fall of blood, but those ads are great. It doesn't help the ladies go through their monthlies, but sure are catchy songs on them. Body Foam or the Herbal Essence shampoo. I'll tell you one thing, it got me to buy it, Now my hair smells like jasmine and hibiscus. It's really nice. It's really nice. But I really should stop eating my own hair though. Stop making the shampoo so tasty if you want me to stop eating my hair. Yes. Something happens, I think it's like 8 o'clock on a Wednesday evening. Cyber loses. Oh my fucking centaur! Okay, everybody calm down. It's just a fucking flesh centaur, okay? Jeez. That was the name I give my penis. Unveil the flesh centaur. Ow. Back the fuck up, man. I'll do it. I'll kick you. That's right. That's right. Now we know why they're all secretly extinct. I had to put my own flesh centaur down. Usually takes a little bit of Jergens cream. The apricot one is nice, and some Dua Lipa. You see her that latest one she did. Good God, I'm here for this like cool, bondage fashion that's going on. I'm here for that. That's awesome. That stuff was usually what you did in the dark. Now it's who you're doing in the park, That's my favorite, I'm not afraid. We don't kink shame around here. But it's also about voluntary kink explaining as well. I'm into the public stuff. Hell yes. And that's why I can't go back into Tesco. People were just trying to get a trolley, and a bottle of Prime and a meal deal. And said they got Cyber's meal deal. The meat and tackle. Right there for all their fucking eyes to see. I'm sorry about that. Well, it's not called Tesco Every Little Helps, because I was helping myself a little, if you know what I mean. We gotta clean up on aisle 5. Yeah, that was me, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. I'm after losing about 2 stone thanks to aggressive wanking. Who needs slim fast when you've got aggressive wanking? Alright, let's just, hold on, we're trying to play a game here. Let's just calm it down. I told you the filter's gone. I'm just saying what you see. Say what you see. Say what you see. If you see it, say it. Alright, where was the other door? The side door, okay. Cool. Somebody needs to come slap me in the back of the head. Please, thank you. Please. You're welcome. You're welcome. I would do it, except my hands are busy. On the controller, don't fucking be weird about it. Jesus. After me talking excessively about sexual things, now you get weird? I expected more from you, but also, I'm proud of you a little bit, A little tear coming out of me. Not out of my eye, though. No, why would I do that? Why would I do that? Last time I cried was the day that I died. And I came back in time and have to bear witness to this world again. I fucking hate it. Why do you think I hate time travel stories so much? I'm in one. You're in one. You're in one, Miss One. apparently they're bringing back Pirates of the Caribbean 17 with Jack Sparrow. Disney love him and hate him depending on the wind change and the weather that day. And can we give a shout out to the laundromat that had to clean up Amber Turd's bed sheets? Like, hey, apparently she's like adopted or surrogate as a child. Like, please somebody help that child. Fix your baby. She should not be responsible for any living thing, be it pet, you know, the germ group living on her bed, and any of this. Any of this is good. Ah, what the hell did we get over there again? This might be for later. She can't climb up on just this tiny little ledge. She can't do it. It's okay, Lara. It's okay, you just don't got that finger strength. You see, back then you could just shimmy all you wanted, and then whatever happened, it's all about stamina these days now, isn't it? Stamina for climbing, stamina when you're just shimmying on a ledge. What happened, huh? Immersion my ass. Immersion my ass. Who put the immersion on? Where there's a will, there's a way. Nice. I'm sorry, I really went into autopilot mode and my mind is full of smut. What is smut? If you were to look at smut with, like, as a physical thing you could hold, what would it be, you know? Is it like smelly soot? No. Is it like frozen jism snowballs? What is it? What is smut? Welcome back. Neil deGrasse Tyson. I know you're doing fuck all these days. Can you figure out what smut is? Nowadays I see him on Twitter and he's just talking down to everybody. He's like, well, clearly it's a black hole because I bent over and dropped my pants. I'm like, oh Jesus Christ, man. I did not need to know that. Now they're all like arguing on the size of the black hole, and it's like, well, it depends how quickly he removed the butt plug, you know? What do I want to know what the hell size the fucking black holes are? I don't care. As long as it's not near Earth. Every time I'm missing my sock, or one of my keys go missing, I do think that it's just been sucked up into the sky, into the nearest black hole 300 light years away. 300 million light years away. Sorry, that million part might be important to some, but it's important to me, damn it. Hey, oh, see that skill? Look at that skill. Look at that skill. Forward tumble. She didn't quite stick the landing, so unfortunately she will be brought back outside and shot. Do you ever wonder about that, you know? Like, how come when horses break a leg and they've been forced to race, they're brought outside and shot as some kind of a mercy kill? But when a gymnast breaks their ankle or completely discombobulates their leg, or a footballer, we don't bring them out back and shoot them. I volunteer, you know. I'm cool, like I'm locked and loaded, ready to go. Let's do it. Increase the surplus population. Ah, fuck. That's a hard one to time because you can't quite see how close you are to the edge. Fortunately, putting the GoPro on my penis was not allowed either. I'm starting to see that life is very against my penis. What's the deal with that? Come on. It's a penis like any other. Just has some RGBs on it, you know. It's cool. Hey, look. It said it makes your PC faster. I misread what he said. I thought he said it makes my penis faster. I put RGBs inside of my penis. Well, you fucking grab it, Wolf. Don't be afraid to grab it. Twist it. Pull it. That's right. I've created the new ball bra. It's basically Bop It, but it's on my penis. Twist it. Pull it. Grab it. Turn it inside out. No, that's too far. Oh, Jesus. Make your favorite thing. Oh, Jesus Christ. Analogs are going to be the death of me. The wee death of me. See, look, now I could just blame analogs for everything. It's great. Oh, shit. That guy got banned on Twitch. I'm blaming analog sticks on controllers. What, the fucking climate change touching again? God damn it. God damn you analog sticks. What have you done to this world? No, I think I did. I buffed it again. Oh, I got it right. Okay. Next. See? Third time's the charm. Heavy on the third. I don't think I have the key for this, do I? Well, we're supposed to pick up keys in this game? What the fuck? There it is. See, I told you I had it. This is my ank. You know, it's like, it's when I remove my ankle. And I just call him Ank. What up, young Ank? Well, don't tell them the SoundCloud rapper would definitely do it. You have like an Egyptian thing and be wearing like pharaoh stuff. Young Ank. What's all this Queen Kate? Another Centaurian? Oh, sorry. a pre-jism there a little bit. To me, like, the pre-jism is just like, it's cool. It's like a safety announcement, you know, before the big show. Now, it's all good. It's like putting out the red carpet, the jism carpet before the big show. Here you go. Yeah, what's going on with this fucking what's her name? Kate Middleton stuff? Oh my god, I can't move. It's a giant conspiracy theory, and they put out a picture, and now everyone's like a fucking data miner of Photoshop. And it's like, this was taken November 4th. It has been modified twice, and I'm like, how do you know so much? How do you do? And then you go and ask them just to fucking flip a photo on your phone. They're like, I can't do that. What do you expect of me? I couldn't possibly do that. Like, you're able to find the fucking, all of the data mining of this one photo, and all the children have their fingers crossed and arms crossed, and they're like, this is the devil. It's the devil. It must be. And the devil has come. I am like, if he is coming, I don't think he's gonna bother with fucking William and Kate. I couldn't give a shit. What's funny about that stuff, once again, it seems to be more important to everyone outside of the UK. Everyone in the UK is like, oh, who are you? I don't know who that is. Do we get a day off? No. We haven't seen her since December. Oh, but do we get a day's holiday? No. You get off that for 2 seconds. That's what the royals mean to half of the British population. I don't care unless I'm getting a day off. It's a wedding. It's a funeral. I think, like, there's even, like, that moment when Prince Andrew finally got done for being the creepy bastard he is. Like, do we get a day off? No, he's just going to prison, hopefully. He's making Epstein Island 2. Yay! Now with 3 more rides. Awesome. That's my favourite. Good lord. Oh, I must go. The larger children who comprehend things. Oh dear, yeah, that's always tough. Later, Val, thank you. Yeah, yes, the ones who are switched on. You can't go autopilot for them. They're scream for their dino nuggets. Scream if you want dino nuggies. I do. I enjoy dino nuggies because I myself am a dino nuggie. Oh shit! I didn't know. Pleased to meet you. Happy Ramadan. Happy Ramadan, you Dan. I don't even know anyone called Dan, but why is everyone ramming it down Dan? Leave him alone. He could be a nice dude. He doesn't deserve that. Oh, look at that. That's actually supposed to be a zoom in of the Sphinx, but I stuffed it. I'm sorry. Must be a beautiful day here at Lara Croftium. That's right, I'm living inside Lara right now. She doesn't know I'm there. It's quite soft and warm in here. The heating bills are enormous. The living crisis has gotten so bad that we've all chosen to live inside of ourselves. Not as some cheeky little analogy, I've actually managed to shove my own head up my own ass and cause beautiful spaces. Two bedroom asshole. How do I get up on this thing again? Hold on. I've gone quite mad. You guys are bear witness, which also makes you complicit. I just want you to know, when things go down, I'm going to be bringing each one of you up for a character witness, which is super fun. You know, there'll be buns and cakes and criminal investigation and lots of other things that you would love. All right, where do I put these Hooba Stank Anks? I think I need 2 of them. It's on? I think it's on the head. Is it? No, is it inside the head? Side the head? How many heads has the head? Has the head? Has the Hooba? I've lost the power of speech again. Who needs it anyway? It slows me down. I prefer to communicate in dick puppetry. It's wonderful. It's a lost pastime. Where the fuck do I put these? This is back inside here. Maybe. Oh yeah, it's down the bottom, is it? No. Of course. So we were inside of a Sphinx all along. I knew this, but I was afraid to tell you because I thought your mind would implode at the sheer thought of being inside the Sphinx, which I didn't tell you about. But I was going to tell you about it, but I was afraid that the thought of it would explode your tiny little mind. But did you inside of the Sphinx? Hold on, sorry, I'm stuck again. I'm stuck. I told one of you to slap me in the back of the head. You've not done this. Now, welcome. No. Won't you tell me not, you little dominatrix. I know you. No.
Please, please, Mummy. Can I please put my head between your naughty pillows? No.
Fine. Fine. Last time I asked.
Please, Mummy.
Where did these Hoobastanks go? I think maybe the door beside the Sphinx where I was supposed to go. I could have sworn there was something in. I'm thinking of the smaller Sphinx, you know. Maybe it's like Sphinx Junior. It's like little baby Sphinx. And what the fuck? This is another PC thing. I think I'm inside the wall. I never asked for this. I'm sorry, Lara. I'm gonna have to take you outside now. Bring in another Lara model. They had them on a conveyor belt back then. They were basically just same as those kind of strange gamer girl. Oh, what? I swear it was on top of his head. I swear it all over again. It was just, remember that? Like, people want to be like, oh, I miss E3, I miss this and that. It was just full of these boot babes. That's all it was. They weren't selling you a game on graphics or controls. They were selling you on who had the nicest tits in the boot babes. But at the same time, this was the time of... Here it is. I told you it was on top of his head, but you didn't listen. And you don't listen to me. I wish you would. Is that me or you? Let me smell. Let me taste. Yes, that was me. It was definitely me. I can definitely understand my own formation. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Run, children. Run. Run as fast away. Please, I have farted. I've farted. Started off the second coming of Jesus. There we go. Speaking... Oh, I fucked it up. I was supposed to move it. I fucked it up again. The second coming of Jesus is after the first coming. No one could clean it up and just built a tomb around him. And then the second coming of Jesus was also known as the Great Flood because he had saved up all that jism. And he was the son of God, but all his superpower was copious amounts of jism. He was a real hero of the people. Fuck! Alright, so you need them 2 anks. Now, here's the funny thing. In my copious amounts of bullshit coming out of my mouth right now, as I'm aware of them, I can understand as I speak it right now of the shit coming out of my mouth. I'm actually completing this level on autopilot. Isn't that incredible? Anybody watching this back, I want to first hand apologize. In the second hand, I'm going to charge you. This is a pay for service. That's right. I've now taught you more about Christianity and religion and sexual positions and dick shadow puppets and also many of my patented inventions which I have not patented yet. And if you patented before I patented, it would then be your invention and I would get nothing. Don't do that. Nice. Now we found the copious amounts of jism. Look at this. Look at this. Horus and Anubis. Best friends. Brothers. Some say even lovers. Underneath the Sphinx. Like, just think of how cool this level is. I'm sorry I'm going down weird paths of nonsense, but how cool is this level? We started inside of the Sphinx. We came round. We mounted the Sphinx. And then we went inside the Sphinx, around it. And now we're underneath the Sphinx where there's water. It's kind of like when you see the legs of some statues. Are you with me? Are you following me? Are you with me? Are you there? Hello? God, is that you? It's me, Margaret. I've changed my name. Oh, fuck. Why do people kiss the Blarney Stone on their backs? Well, basically, that many people have kissed the Blarney Stone that it's actually the #1 cause of mono per year. It's killed a few people too, you know? It's awesome. We've been trying to tell people to stop kissing it, or at least, please, for the love of God, will you please wash your mouth out first? But they won't do it. They won't do it. It's like that one weird, giant chewing gum wall that everyone keeps putting chewing gums in. And then that lady came up and ate some of someone else's chewing gum, and I honestly vomited it inside of my head. Okay, so these switches you can't do underwater. They do love their big underwater places, don't they? I suppose because you can just make a big square and fill it full of water. Is it worth a visit one time? Wow. Yes, it is worth visiting one time, Bernie, because you will contract the SIDS and then pass away afterwards. So yeah, maybe wait till you've done everything else that you wanted to do in life before kissing the Blarney Stone, because the Blarney Stone will kiss you back, and it won't be nice. It won't be a Frenchie. It'll be something far worse. look at diseases from the 17th century, long thought to be extinct, has now been reawoken by the Blarney Stone. Move over, COVID, you're yesterday's news. Try the kissing disease. Dun 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 dun. Bump bump. I think underneath one of these guys' legs there's a switch. In the crevasse. So you have to do it in time, get back, don't die. The usual. What a level. I love it. Mr. Lover. You see what I'm saying? This game just gets better and better. Like, we don't need to talk about our fucking cistern. We just don't. It was a horrible level. It hurt me deeply, madly, truly. I'll be your wish, I'll be your shit. I'll shit my pants. I'm in the wrong place. Damn it. I took the wrong GPS. How did she find all this stuff without Siri and Google Maps and GPS? Be everything that you need. There's a fucking switch right there, but I think I'm gonna die. I don't care. Oh shit, I'm being sucked up with the power of Jesus Christ-ism. Will we survive? Find out next time on Love Island. Can we like make another show instead of Love Island, but still tell them it's Love Island, but it's actually like, you know, fucking killing each one of them off one by one. Fill it up full. A room full of water, whoever survives, or just have freezing cold water and just a bunch of rubble and doors and see who actually survives. It's time to myth bust this door. What do you mean they've already myth busted it? God damn it. Oh, you mean Mythbusters, right, with the TH? Yeah, of course. No, I don't aspire to that show. I'm all about Mythbusters. MIT. That's right. Anyone who's called Myth, we're coming for you. We're gonna bust you. How many myths did they actually bust anyway? I'd like to know about that, because it's kind of like the whole Ripley's Believe It or Not or fact and fiction. Are you actually telling me anything? Is this just lead us back around? But look who it is. Your friend and mine. Demon pussy that flies. I think as time has gone on, I've noticed how people just sexualize every horror thing. Case in point, DBD, Debadilla, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre game. I'm starting to think like if demons did start sprouting tomorrow, that half the nation would be like, I'ma fuck it. I'ma find a way and fuck it. If aliens landed tomorrow, I'ma fuck it. And I think the horniness has just gone too far now. I tried so hard to not get hard. But in the end, I'm very, very horny. Look, so now we're out here, but now all the water is drained. You see that? How did that happen? It's called condensation. Learn something, you bastard. Conflagellation. Damn, this guy's just gonna... He's gonna rise up. I think he can push you off the ledge, right? Even though he can be underneath it. Let's bring out the big guns. Cheddar cheese, cha-ching. Hello there. Nice. Have you accepted Lara Croft as your personal motherfucking savior? Godspeed, motherfucker. She's such a badass. You know, even the crazy old FMVs and the weird graphics back then, she became a bit of a Maxim model. You know, the men's magazine Maxim. And she would do all these explicit shots with silk and nudity and even though she was like, she looked like Play-Doh woman. It just goes to, at that point we knew. You see people with the My Little Pony, we find out that people will jacket to anything. They will even jacket inside of a jacket while they're jacking it. Stop it. Get some help. Get some help. Get some jergens. Get a fucking girl. So you can stop jacking it into a wall socket. Please do not jack it into a wall socket. The wall socket did... Oh, fucking Jesus! What the hell just happened there? I got zippity-doo-dah. I don't know when the last time I saved, because game over. Because you guys never tell me to fucking save. Oh my god, look where I am. Why don't you guys tell me to save anymore? I only asked for one. This is before we fought them. Oh my god, I keep losing so much. Fucking... Oh man, why isn't people telling me to save it? I look down and I'm hoping someone will tell me to save it. All I see is Bernie fucking asking how many pimples on his ass is too many, you know. It's like, fuck, dude, I don't know. I don't fucking know. Please, see a doctor. See somebody else. See me after class. I do not know the answers to these questions, man. I'm sorry. I wish I did. I wish I did. I wish someone told me. Do you see the title of the stream? You see what that says? It doesn't say, welcome to the jungle. We got fun and meme. And we're going to fucking meme you all. We're going to spray you with mace while you try and watch the stream. And the first person to bow out dies. No, it says, remind me to save. Ah! You've all failed. You've all failed, I'm sorry. You failed your first and only assignment. Please line up now for situational destruction. We're gonna put a little bit of bandage over your eyes. I'm gonna tickle your feet and then put a cattle prod into your head at the same time, so you can experience true pleasure and death at the same time. Oh yes. God, what a fucking waste that time was. God damn it. But that means I can go on a 20-minute weird sexual rant again. That's great. Let's go. Let's do it. Thank you for the days. The days you fucking told me to save and didn't tell me to save it all, you fucking wankers. I only asked for one thing. Your complete and utter devotion. And this is what I get? How fucking dare you? Nah, it's like every other streamer, right? Good lord, creepy bastards. All I asked is to empty your wallets. Like, Jesus! These lolcows, man, I'm telling you. What did they do? What did they spend it on? Fucking DoorDash and their mom's replica titties. Come on, fly over my way. Cause it's my way, the flyway. What you doing up there, silly? You're gonna fall. How come all three of them didn't spawn this time? Weird. The endless days you gave to me. Yeah, how come three of them didn't spawn? Weird. How fucking weird, you know? I don't want to say it, but it's fucking weird. Come on down, Jimbo Jr. Get out of the fucking wall. Damn. I didn't know that was like one of those. At least it wasn't like a, oh, Cyber did a stupid jump death, you know. It wasn't. It was another PC mindfuckery. It's not great. So obviously there was no collision detection on the head, so it forced her off. But didn't even do the traditional forcing. Like usually you just slide down and you go, well, I've made a horrible mistake. But that wasn't what happened. I was treated to something far more violent. Violence is forever, forever. Throw your violence in the sky, wave it side to side. Oh man, old Kanye West was the best. Fucking through the wire. Love lockdown. All falls down. Alright, that's 2 out of 3. You counting with me? Yay! Learning to count with Lara Croft. 1, 2. 2 titties. It's good. I was thought you were smuggling a third one in there. God damn it. I'm keep. It's always like 20-minute mark. Son of a bitch. Endless days you gave to me. Digimon was a good cartoon? It was. It was. I remember the Digimon movie. They showed Angela Anaconda beforehand. It was very strange. And then Angela Anaconda, it was like a paper cartoon. Weird face paper thing. It was like that DS Face Raiders thing. That's what it was like. It was good. It was good. It was great. It was the best of times. It was the creamiest of times. But most of all, I can't read the time. Can't touch this. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I can do that. They say that most kids can't read an analog clock. Is that crazy? Like, are we gone that far? I remember learning. I actually do remember learning to read the time when I was a kid, and it was bollocks hard because you just didn't know. But I don't think we were that inundated with analog clocks at that time. Damn, as usual, everything was going so well until it wasn't. Damn. Oh well, like, here's the thing, right? Even if that was a shitty death because of nonsense, I'll still take it, you know? Did we get the Uzis? Yeah, I just Didn't get to use them. Half of this stuff I end up just cutting out, I'll be honest. I'll be honest. I just wish that both Twitch and YouTube would cop themselves on. And for the love of merciful Christ, can we have proper trimming tools, you know? If your internet goes down for more than 5 seconds, you starts a new stream and you lose that. And it's really gay. It's that's the only word. It's gay. Somebody needs to do something about that, but they won't. They shan't. They shan't. And I can't. And like, even if that wasn't like, I know there's things where like try and reconnect and all that shit. Like, I get it. Like, I'm not stupid. I get it. That's not what's going on here. And I'm not going to set up a fucking stream down server like people do with their backpack. That's expensive racket for a little common fucking stream, you know.
Thank you for today.
The fuck was I talking about? Just pissed I gotta do this again, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, they need to sort it out. Or, like, fucking... I don't know. I don't think I have the key, do I? Oh, fuck. Where was the key? Oh, my God. I really need people to tell me how to fucking save. I think it's just down here. You gotta tell me to save people, please. Please, for fuck's sake. I asked one thing. One thing. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how you comply. You don't fucking listen. Oh, shit. Oh. I will find a way to crack this fucking collarbone. It'll be the greatest noise ever. It'll cause an earthquake in Japan. Son of a bitch. Yeah, like, I fucking, even trimming on YouTube, like, I'll do it. It takes about a day. And then sometimes it just won't do it. And they won't tell you that it's not done. You just have to find out yourself after waiting a day. Like, video processing, come back later. And then it doesn't do it. Only stuff I trim out is like the bullshit, you know? The bullshit. Or the in-between while I'm switching games and stuff. That's about it. Everything else I leave in because conversations we have are genuine. They're not always fucking smart or right or anything. But they're genuine and thought-provoking. And just generally provoking as well. So yeah, I don't care. Like, yeah, people could probably look back and nitpick little things that are in bad taste or whatever. I don't fucking care, you know. Anything I speak on that I'm not that knowledgeable on, I always preface and be like, okay, just word of warning that I don't know much about this or whatever, you know. Or even when we talk about things that are common vocabulary and I've now switched to being having issues with them, you know. That's also like, how are you meant to educate people if we don't fucking address these things? You're just supposed to learn from social media. Good luck with that. Have you seen what it's done to this fucking generation? Like I said, they can't fucking tell time. Can't tell when it's time to fucking delete the channel, walk away, motherfuckers. Cause it's my way to the highway. It's always 20 minutes, man. You don't lose like fucking 2 minutes. You lose 20 bastard minutes. Well, let's see if I can finish this level off. Shit, I only wanted to go for an hour or two. Bollocks. Bollocks. Time flies. You're doing crazy stuff. These levels are pretty chock full. Because I wanted to do the gold saucer stuff, but that's going to be like a 2-3 hour stream as well. Yay! That's all good. It's not a big deal. I don't think I'll finish Rebirth before those games come out next week. And it's not for lack of trying, it's just a monster. It is a monster. Unnecessary monster, some would say, but that's just me. I look at everything has to be a mini game in it. And unfortunately, it looks like it's actually starting to happen as well. It's like week 2, week 3. They've lost 92%. The people, so everyone who's bought it, it was like one of the top selling games of February and only came out on the last day of February, you know, so that's great. But now I think all those super fans and anyone who wants it has bought it. I do think it's massive diminishing returns. Also, big fucking problem that they're learning the hard way is that it's not releasing date and date on PC. And obviously Xbox as well, but you know that accounts for a small portion. The PC thing is more important, and it's just fucking god awful stupid. They saw how many they're getting for like remake and stuff, but I can't fix stupid. It doesn't matter how old or young they are, you can't fix stupid. The only thing that fixes stupid is like a rude awakening in every sense of the word, and some actual fucking intelligence. But like I said, they're learning from social media, so you're actually unlearning. What's the opposite of intelligence? It's like fucking learning stupidity. I don't know, I'll go for it. I'll take that one for $1. That's actually what's going on right now. Très magnifique. Okay. No. Need a scarab for the middle. I knew we were coming back there. Just need to figure out where. I think all this underground stuff is just to get that scarab, because I think you end the level that way. I'm pretty sure there's a boulder down one of those hallways as well. I'm trying to remember. It's cool. Any kind of memory that comes back for these is just sheer nostalgia, and it's kind of like accessing some deep parts of my brain. It's not good. Wow. Honestly, I should just save near any big heights and jumps out of precautions, because Lord of mercy, it's not funny. But I'm going to take that hit, because that was actually, I think, a PC problem. If you were sliding down, you have a very brief moment to save your ass. If you can slide down backwards and grab, it won't always save you. Bonk. Alright. Fuck's sake. Get through it the second time a little faster, but don't make any difference, man. It's still fucking time wasting. Should have saved, you know. Should have used my fucking vouchers, my coupons, before they went, oh, my coupon's out of date. I can't be relying on you guys to tell me to save, because right now you're just counting up your belly button lint, bringing your bottles back to the return, the good old return center. What a stupid system that is. What a stupid system. But we'll all buy into it, because we have no other option. You know, for the longest time, homeless people and people have been collecting cans and bottles and getting their couple of little dollars and cents for them. It's only in the last couple of decades or so we've really been pushing for us to do that. I'm like, you know, take away what little fucking homeless people get to do. Come on. Not really helping anything, you know. In the world of plastic fucking straws going bye-bye, but everything else is covered in plastic and individually wrapped. Like, fuck you. I like that. The flames around. Alright, so what's this safe way of getting down here? Seeing as you're gonna screw me over there. We got Anubis's ears. What we're trying to do is get to that lever. I think if I remember correctly, this is actually a different room. That's what they don't tell you, because we didn't do anything to lower the water. It's actually two different rooms. That's the trick. But in the game, it's one room. So going that way got me killed. I was hoping she'd just slide on the head or something, but gotta learn. Could potentially slide down there. Slide, slide, slide. I think there's only an item there. What we're trying to do is get... I think I was supposed to go there. Trying to get the switch done. Let's see, that might be too sharp a corner for her to grab onto it. No, just good. I didn't need to grab it at all. Nice. Alright. Come on around the bend. I think you're trying to open those little doors down below. Nice. Which movie is worse to you, Dragon Ball live action or Street Fighter? I have a soft spot for Street Fighter. Kylie Minogue and Jean-Claude. Same as Double Dragon. So yeah, I'd say Dragon Ball. The actor recently apologized for that, and I'm like, don't do that. It's not for you to apologize. Same with like Sydney Sweeney randomly talking about Madam Web. Half of them just denounced Madam Web, and the only person who actually won't fucking apologize and maintains being an uppity bitch is Dakota Johnson or Fanning or whatever the fuck her name is. Joke of a human being. Didn't even watch the 50 Shades of Grey, but if she could just for a brief second remember the fucking piss water franchise that made her, you know, moderately famous that she is now. You fucking asshole. But, you know, once they get paid, they hit those millions, they stop being normal people anymore. They start being fucking jackasses. Not celebrities, jackasses. I've seen this happen again, and I bring her up a good bit, but fucking Brie Larson, what a dumbass. And she has fucking no claim to fame besides The Room, you know. I've watched her in so many other things, and just got such an ego overnight. I don't know where it came from. So lo and behold, the fucking Marvels happens. It's like, Jesus Christ. This yoke is still getting fucking... It's not even got to do with man or woman or whoever the fuck she is. She just can't shut the fuck up. That's my issue with her. Shut the fuck up. We don't want to hear your interviews. That your own cast members can't stand to be with you. Just go the fuck away. You've gotten overpaid for every role you're in. Go away. She's the perfect example, like Amber Turd and all them. She's the perfect example of what's wrong with like fucking the modern society, you know. They all have some fucking giant chip on their shoulder, or some cause that they think is important, or standing for someone else, you know. It's like a fucking white knighting for shit, you know. Don't have a clue what it's about, and they just end up doing more harm than good. Alright, it's only shotgun ammo. I don't really care. Let's go down there. Which one was it? Yeah, she tries not to fucking wall. And yeah, Dakota Johnson, like, talk about phoning it in. But if anyone cared, they don't. Like, was she any good in those 50 Shades of shit, you know? Of course not. Dialogue my ass, man. It was just a couple of fucking sex toys and stupid white prudish women losing their fucking bean over it, you know? Christ. Hold on, this might be the same one we opened, so I went to the wrong one, did I? Shucks you up there, yeah. Lord have mercy on what it means to be an actor anymore. Good fucking Lord. Drive you up the wall. Madam shite. We've known since fucking Venom that probably best not to turn this into a cinematic universe, but they can't be stopped, you know. Venom's completely, you know, it's good to average, right? We all can agree there. It's worth a watch, and that's about it. Phone the fuck in after that. Why the fuck are we still dealing with it, though? Why are we still here? Just to suffer. There's in no realm should there be a third Venom movie. Let alone a second one. Like, I would have just left it there and be like, cheers, that was a bit of fun. I don't think Tom Hardy is a good Venom. Like, he's just... But the dude doesn't seem to be doing much. He reminds me of a couple other actors. They seem to... I don't want to say it, I don't know what's going on, but they seem to be struggling with some addiction or something. And they're just taking roles to feed their addiction. I mean, maybe he's not, maybe he's fine, but he sure doesn't look great these days. It's the same guy that was in like Inception and so many other great movies. Even movies before those, you know. Oh shit, I'm only 31. How many did we use? I thought I had 48. It's a lot of bats, I guess. A lot of exploding bats and centaurs. Anyway, yeah, so that stuff. What's worse is Madam Web. Oh, God, she's important, you know. Ah, fuck, I forgot about that. She's important to the wider You know, Spider, even like with across Spider-Man, even Tom Holland stuff, you know, that's an important character. But it's so messy and all this fucking cinematic universe bullshit means that she doesn't exist in one yoke and oh fuck, it's stupid. Oh, it's so stupid. I was hearing people, I don't know why it keeps popping up, but once again having more takes on Spider-Man 2. I thought it was a really damn good, I think it was like a 9 out of 10 for me, and then until the ending was really mid and safe and boring. But now people are saying that they prefer Spider-Man 1 story, so they went, Spider-Man 2 has the better controls and everything, which I agree with. Why isn't she fighting anything? Weird. I'm must be stuck or something. Fuck, those mummies are so hard. They never let go of me once. They never let go of me. They're insane. And they're not even really biting you. They're just there, you know. Dirty bastards. Just, I told you get like hit damage. Just, let's see, is this guy dead? No. Let's save some of the shotgun. I have to use the Uzis on those. It's a hell of a fight down there. Right at the end. Come on. Anyway. I do agree with that. But I think it's just because there was more for Peter to lose, you know, in the first one. But I think Venom was done extremely well. Just not enough time, you know. But now we know why there wasn't enough time, because they were prepping for a Venom game of his own, you know. Which I would fully expect that to mean that there's probably was some cut content, or it was a DLC or something, you know, kind of way. Nothing wrong with that either. It's just we're getting very piecemeal shit, you know. Oh fuck me, she didn't jump there. I held the square button. She must have been off by a fraction. She won't complete the jump if you're off by a fraction. God damn it. Yeah, fucking break. I think you lose the will to live when you fucking lose that 20 minutes, you know. Same thing happened yesterday. I just ended it there mid fucking level because I was pissed off. No one likes losing progress. Like I said, one of my greatest pet peeves is time wasting. That's why I don't waste time. I don't go to the bathroom or stop to eat food and stuff my fucking face in front of the mic like some of these other fucking morons. Damn, he did not want to die. Yeah, so we're in this really awkward fucking part of comic book movies where we badly need to remove these creators, you know. Kevin Feige and all, and whoever the fuck is over at Warner Brothers, Slatsky or whatever his name is, Salaz or whatever, I don't know the fuck his name is. Just, yeah, they're not, they do not have these characters' interests at heart. They don't have the fans' interests at heart. You don't want to fully follow the fans because you'll never please them all. It's impossible. They're fucking rabid bastards. And they'll bring up something from motherfucker. They'll bring up something from like 1973, and you're like, of course I remember that. And you realize he was born in 1982. So it's like, how the fuck does he even remember? He's just rabid. So trust me, you know, we're as bad as they are. Comic book fans are be extremely. These are the nerds of the nerds, you know. You're glad for them, but Jesus Christ, it's like a World of Warcraft fan, you know. It's holy shit, dude. Why didn't you equip them, please? Thank you. Nice. Now we're just trying to get through it. Dynamite kind of looks like Omi from Xiaoling Showdown. I don't know who that is. Which movie's worse? Yeah, did you guys watch any of that? I think that's another reason why everyone's so like pissed at all of this stuff as well, like the the sweet baby stuff. Because I think a lot of you're seeing their influence on is in the comic book games and superhero games and that. So you really start to feel, but you know, like I kind of treat those games as like comic books themselves, you know, like let them be different interpretations. There's ever a time to do that, you know, like Marvel Midnight Suns, because you'll get these incredible games down to their Ultimate Alliance and all that, and they're wonderful, and it's like, oh, dirty bastard, what a shot. Why keep repeating that same storyline over and over and over and over and over again, you know? Oh, you fucking wank bag. Fucking push me right off. Jeez, man, this section is starting to do my fucking head in. That sucks. We're so close to the end, too. I'm telling you, it's that simple. Like, it's not a mood change or anything. It's just that simple. It all got fucked up. Because you lose 20 minutes, you know, so that takes 20 minutes off your old patience meter. Just have to save more. So I didn't want to end up with hundreds of saves by the end, but it's not a big deal. I'm not trying to keep count. Oh, fucker. He gets stuck under the platform and ends up being a pain in the ass. Hell yeah. Wasted about 16 bullets more than I used to. Yeah, how many times do we need to see Uncle Ben die? Exactly. Yes. I think Bernie might have like a little man crush on you. Just bring you up a lot. It's okay. Just respond to it the way I do. Smile and wave. Smile and wave. Smile and wave. Take me home to the place I belong. No sign of DPG today, man. I feel bad. I think he's like crying over his statues or something. I don't know. He's like, Battlefront didn't work out. Is she dead again? Fuck me, man. I'm just doing this all sloppy like when you just don't have the time anymore. West Virginia. He was literally counting down in chat. I don't know what to say. How do you control a person like that? You think he's gonna throw out his Bad Batch stormtroopers? Do you think he's gonna destroy his Anakin Skywalker and flips the head and turns into his... Why did you do that? Turns into Darth Vader. I wanted her to jump forward. I hope not. Honestly, he's probably just playing the game. He's on Steam right now defending all these reviews. How dare you? You're not even a real Star Wars fan. Like, look at me. I bleed piss and rain. Jesus. I would bleed for you. I'd bleed for you, Emperor Palpatine. Suddenly, DPG was back. Oh yeah, that's right. They get into Uzis. So you can still get slaughtered here because if one of those mummies explode on you, Centaur is the easy one. You said you can get them in 3 well-placed shotgun. It's fucking mummies though, because they get them in the rhythm. See that? And you just bite, because the other guy's inside the other guy. And it's like, game over, man. I could have sworn there was, maybe it's later on, I'm thinking there's a boulder that does be inside here. Climbing inside the Sphinx. I knew they were there. Fuck. Would you date Aunt May? If it was the Marissa Tomei, oh fuck yes. Are you kidding me? She's like everybody's little milf fantasy right there. Gorgeous. They just make them different. Italian. American Italian. Good lord. Listen, Milano as well. Oh my god. Oh my god. Excuse me while I try and contain my pants. Fuck me, to just eat your ass. No, that is not working. Don't know if they're taking the bullet or what. Whoo! That was dangerous. Yeah, I think one of them was taking the bullets. See the way he died so fast. Good lord. What a level. Bet your ass I would. See, I'm trying to see if this is the end of the level, or was it? So I don't want to heal if I don't have to. No, I think there's more here because of the ski on. I feel like I have way more shotgun ammo than I do, and then I don't. It's like, what the fuck? See, 25 now. I suppose I wasted a lot there. It wasn't working. Let's not leave it up to any kind.
I still got a pain in my brain from you.
It's
telling me funny.
Shoot you to hell, Larson. Good old Larson likes his shotgun. Oh, I think he's got a Magnum, yeah. Or some old big gun. What was it? Shoot you to hell. He's also supposed to be dead too, but he's not. They both come back, even though it's just a comedy element. That's Pierre done. Larson done completely. But she still has a few more baddies. Ouch. These guys are always outside the ski on place because she sends them. I mean, if they only work for her and they're just crappy little mercs, I don't know, no matter how much I'd be getting paid, I would not die for some dipshit like Natla. Shoot you to hell. The trick about those guys is just keep breaking line of sight, because they have an animation where they basically just put their gun down, start running, and then shoot again. Especially for Pierre, you can literally just break him that way. Oh, and then the final piece of the ski on. Yes. Yes, indeed. As you can tell, there's nowhere else to go. 3 pieces, 1 full ski on. Here we go. Alright. Lo and behold, it's not the Bloom effect. These little bastards. Is this tourists? Of course not.
You just pulled the tough end of a wishbone. Howdy.
Afternoon.
Left Larson sucking wind then, eh?
If that is the phrase.
God, look at
Well,
it.
your little vacation riot's over now. Time to give back what you've hijacked off me.
Let's try the lunchbox.
Oh, this one didn't survive too well, did it? It's like, they look like plasticine. Oh yeah, I love that. Arr. Check this out, it's one of the coolest scenes. There's her henchman, there's the ski on.
Well, kill her! You morons!
He's got the Uzis. Now, if he didn't get them already, he would just have the Uzis, and you're like, cool. But now it seems like he robbed ours, so it's
Let's
can't
go.
go. So everything she's worked for is gone. But she's not gonna give up that easy. Oh no. Check this out. This part cements Lara as one of the badass chicks in all of media. Classic. What's she gonna do? Taking everything from her. Look at that, like that bit's insane. Like she fucking ran up a wall. Pissed off the wrong lady, Natla. There's her yacht, her limo. You're too late. She's taking off. What are you gonna do, my big-breasted baby? Oh yes. Little twerk before she goes. Nice. It's a big marlin.
What the heck was that? What? That away.
Very sneaky of her. She could have crashed it into the boat, but it would have got her killed.
Chill. I'm going back inside. You coming?
And she sneaks into their boat and has a sleep, which always cracked me up because I'm like, hello, they're there.
Steady.
Here she goes.
We ready yet?
They don't really show it good enough there, but I think she kind of properly stowed away somewhere, not just in the bed. Alright. To our next adventure. Definitely not one of people's favorites. How is she so sneaky? Oh, that's well done. So you gotta remember we have no guns now. This is why she doesn't get into any confrontation. So this part is what's known as the Natala Mines part. But it eventually kind of leads into the finale. It's kind of cool. You get to see what the fuck she's been up to and how nasty she is, all dumping stuff and mining. Poor Lara, just empty holsters. They've taken everything. Just some measly ammo, not much. Still got our compass. Pretty cool. And so kicked off a really cool tradition of at least once per game Lara losing all of her guns and stuff. Pretty cool, huh? These are awesome because these levels, I like them because yeah, you got the human enemies, you're getting your weapons back as well as the ski-on, but most of the traps are kind of more human based, you know, like mine carts, still boulders, TNT, that kind of stuff. I enjoy that. So yeah, even when you get your stuff back, obviously the main one is your pistols because that's something that you can actually use forever, you know. Pretty damn cool. Alright, look at this place. It's such a nice job with her. Alright, let's leave it there. Let's get a new save slot. Call this one. I wouldn't know all the... Yeah, Natala's Mines. Natala's Mines. And now why is she having a mine on this random volcano island? I mean, what?